Now playing on Netflix, The Hawk. From the mind of Will Ferrell.
Oh, mama, I'm back!
Comes a new original series.
Get ready. That's it. Did I stutter?
When an iconic pro golfer
Lonnie,
Hawkeye!
takes one last swing at greatness,
you were a big shot golfer.
I still am a big shot golfer.
no one
Dad, I'm the Hawk now.
will stand in his way.
That's how it's done.
The Hawk. Now playing only on Netflix.
Welcome, everybody, to the H3 Podcast Live every Friday at twitch.tv/H3 Productions. Thank you to our sponsors today, Bowl & Branch, Dollar Shave Club, Audible, and Quip. Today's guest, the wonderful, prolific, hilarious, talented Shane Dawson. Recently passed 12 million subscribers on your now main channel.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. And thank you so much for coming and joining us. I'm really happy to have you here. It's so cool to meet you. So,
Yeah.
cool. Thanks for coming, dude. How are you?
Very nervous.
Come on. Really?
I know.
I always say, I haven't done a podcast like this in a long time, and I always say something that just, I don't know, I get in trouble or I fuck up.
Well, it's live.
Great.
Honestly, you know what's funny? It's like, what can you do? You know, it's part of the magic, right? The first episode we did live, we had Filthy Frank here, and he was sitting on the couch right behind me. And we're having, I don't even know how we got in this conversation about, like, rape in nature settings, like how animals rape each other.
Right.
And I was like, yeah, I was just saying some stupid shit. I don't know why would I even be talking about that? And I say something that sounded really bad, and George is sitting behind me, and he goes, and now everybody's just clipping that one, and that haunts me forever. So if you can top that, then,
I can.
well, then we're gonna have a great show, dude. I want to say before we get too deep in, if you guys have questions for Shane about him, ghost stories, conspiracy theories, whatever's on your mind, give us a ring at 1-818-214-8504. God bless you. I want to get right in to the juice, okay?
Okay.
We had spoken a couple weeks back when all this Twitter garbage was exploding about, there was allegations, and let me just say, utter and stupid, absolute trash and garbage, that you are a pedophile.
Yes.
Tell me about how did you find out about this?
It was crazy. The night before it happened, I got a DM from Keemstar.
Really?
And I thought, because I made a joke that day in a video saying, like, oh, Keemstar is going to DM me about being a child molester because I flew out a fan who was 14 to my house.
Interesting.
And I made like a joke
What a
about
twist.
it. I know. And then 2 days before that, in a mukbang with Trisha Paytas.
What's a mukbang?
Oh, man. It's where you order a lot of food and then you eat it on camera.
A mukbang?
Really?
I've heard of a bang
I
bang.
haven't heard the name.
That was like the Louis C.K. joke about how you go eat one meal and then immediately eat another meal. It's bacon.
That's my life.
Okay, mukbang. All right, I learned something new. Sorry to interrupt. I just thought I never heard of that.
I might be saying it wrong. It might be mukbang.
Either way, I love bang and food. Somehow it works great.
Oh, I'll get to the gangbang in a second.
Great.
First. No, but I made a joke saying, like, my friend was like, oh, people like you right now. And I'm like, well, it comes in waves. Like, every 2 years, people hate me. And I said, and it's ticking, like, 2 years is coming. So, like, by tomorrow, something bad's going to happen. I'm going to have to be like,
God.
whatever. And literally, the next day. Anyway, so I thought the video was a joke. Like, I thought it was a parody because of the way it was edited. It said because my boyfriend and previous girlfriend have baby faces, I want to fuck babies. I'm like, clearly this is a joke, right? And then, it just became a thing. It's just so stupid. It was...
The channel was Pop Blast, as everybody knows and respects. Pop Blast. Interestingly, they made the video called Shane Dawson is a Pedophile. That was the title of
And
it.
here's proof, right? Wasn't that was part of the title?
Proof.
Yeah.
It had the channel. I'm really actually happy to say that YouTube just straight up deleted it.
Yeah.
They're like,
Yeah.
smell you later, idiots. But the thing that really twisted my panties into a full knot was like this stupid, reputationless channel makes a video, and Twitter flipping news. It's the number I open, because Twitter news, people respect it. People look at it now.
Yeah.
You click the thing. Number one, you had like the flagship story. People are saying Shane Dawson's a pedophile.
Yeah. For 48 hours, which they've never done before. Like in the history of Twitter, even with shootings. 3 hours after the shooting in Florida, it was like, this sushi roll has a face. I'm like, okay, that deserves longer than, but it was crazy. So The craziest part though was there was no allegation. Like it was
Yeah, the
literally,
video was so dumb.
literally me talking about fucking babies or something on a podcast, which was stupid 5 or 6 years ago. But that's not an allegation.
That's
It
just
was
you
very-
making a joke.
Yeah, no kid came forward or no parent came
Yeah.
forward and said like, oh, whatever.
People are saying.
Yeah, so that was the confusing part. And I had people at the gym, like looking at me weird, and people at
my
like
God.
Starbucks looking at me weird, and it was a thing. People thought I was a fucking pedophile because of Twitter
That
news.
is horrible.
Yeah.
It actually was even this conspiracy had legs. Like there was even it went even a level further. People were saying Logan Paul's manager paid money to get the video up to take heat off him.
Because it was right after the dead body
Yeah.
thing, right?
I think what happened was I think it was a parody. I think the person who made it liked my conspiracy videos and they're like, ooh, I'm gonna like make one about Shane.
Okay.
It's clearly a joke. And then because it went too far and somebody cut it up even more and put it on Twitter, they took out the jokey parts. And I think that person was like, oh no, okay, how do I make it obvious that this was fake? So then they started putting out these weird like clues and then the Logan Paul email and then their channel got deleted. So
Oh, that sucks for them if it was just like meant to be.
I think it was because it was so stupid.
Right.
Their evidence of me fucking my boyfriend who has a baby face. That's
Yeah.
so
I
funny
couldn't
and
believe
stupid.
that one.
Yeah.
That's so crazy that I'm like, and there was scary music under it. So I think it was a joke that went too far. And then the news because they
Poor
were
son of a bitch was trying to make like a homage to you in a way.
maybe.
But why wouldn't they put parody in the title once it got like out of hand?
That's
I don't know. I can't think of the alternative because it's like, well, if it was some person that was trying to ruin my life, they wouldn't have put the baby face stuff in there. You know what I mean? So who was it? And it was well edited. So are they
So
looking for a
weird.
job? Because
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
hiring.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was weird.
I just find it so disturbing that Twitter broadcasted that as if it was something serious for so long.
Yeah.
Was there any repercussions to that?
Oh my God. Yeah. It was nuts. Personally, it was nuts. My family, it was really bad. Just because like that word is so triggering.
Sure.
Like
That's horrible.
I've been molested. Like it's a long running thing in my family. I'm very anti pedophile like everybody else. but no, but
from a personal.
yeah. And I've done so many videos about child molesters in Hollywood, and I'm like very actively like trying to shut that shit down. So when it came back at me and people were calling me a pedophile, it's the worst thing they could call me. Literally the worst. I can't think of anything else.
Yeah.
But yeah, money wise, it fucked me up. I lost brand deals, and my certain things that were supposed to happen aren't happening anymore just because of that.
Dude,
That
and
is
even
insane.
now that it's kind of like settled, you still have lost those connections.
Everybody says it's not why. Like, oh no, it's other reasons. Like, oh, this went away because of other things. And I'm like, really? Like, it happened 2 days after the pedophile thing, and then it just went away.
Did you hear it? What about like YouTube? How did they react? Because they're so sensitive to everything these days.
They were supportive. They were.
What does that mean?
They were freaked out. I mean,
Okay,
it was
sure.
like right after the
Were
Logan Paul dead
they
body.
like, Shane,
shit.
are you sure you're not a pedophile?
They're like Shane. No, they were like, listen, we know you didn't do anything, but like, it's hot off the heels of Logan Paul.
They
showing a
couldn't
fucking dead
handle
body.
another creator controversy.
Yeah, but they were like, it was very much like, let's see what happens, and the story died pretty quickly
yeah.
because it's not a
Because
story. I didn't
it
fuck a
was so
kid, so it's like
stupid.
there is no story.
There's nowhere to go.
Oh, the best though was like all the websites, the news websites that were doing stories on it. One of them used a picture of me holding a baby doll, like from Instagram, of me like holding a baby doll. It's like
If
Shane
it's like a
Dawson.
sex toy or something. for
Yeah, I'm like, what? That was the craziest part,
Dude, it's so crazy to me that like something on this scale with no merit at all.
Yeah.
It's like this Me Too thing is so click-worthy, or like these allegations are there's nobody's even thinking it twice about it.
But what about like, I don't know, do some research, like especially as a brand.
Watch the
who's
video.
All of a sudden
Yeah.
is gonna cancel someone.
Yeah.
Are you not gonna check? Like I can just say it about anyone, and
But
that's it.
it's
gonna
so
cost them?
dangerous now because even if they watched it and they're like, this is stupid, people are going to have that association,
Right.
and we just don't want that.
And
Yeah.
people are gonna hold it against them.
Yeah.
What was crazy was some YouTubers or like some people in general were tweeting things oh, you shouldn't have made those jokes, or you shouldn't have had that conversation on a podcast, whatever, and kind of making it seem like it was my fault, which I understand, but also like a lot of those people, I'm like, this could happen to anybody.
Right. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like they took a thing from
No
6 years ago and
question.
edited it up. Imagine like all of us have hours of content. Like
Yeah.
it could happen to anybody.
Anyone.
The cleanest person in the world. Justine, who knows?
I completely agree. It could happen to any one of us. There's no question about it. I have some old videos, boy.
But also,
They should all be unlisted now.
it's a huge difference.
That's not a challenge, by the way.
I feel like people need to make the difference between like you made a shitty joke that you shouldn't have made to this guy's a pedophile. That's insane.
That's the thing.
They're so far from each other.
Yeah, it's such a jump. Yeah.
Well, one of the points you brought up something that infuriates me is that there are suspected and arrested pedophiles and sexual abusers who are working in Hollywood
Still,
right now.
yeah.
And people are wasting their time talking about that bullshit.
I know.
You know about this guy, Bryan Singer? I've talked about him on the podcast here before. What do you know about Bryan Singer? Why do you say it like that?
Oh man.
What do we not
fuck.
know?
That is like I have filmed a conspiracy video about him 6 times, and I always edit him out because I'm
Really?
scared.
It's
yeah.
dangerous.
Oh,
It
it's,
Bro, he's scary.
it's
Yeah.
fucked up.
So you know probably that several people have brought lawsuits against him that have mysteriously and inexplicably been dropped for no reason
Yeah.
other than, oh, I changed my
I
mind.
mean, there's a whole documentary about it.
Yeah, an open
Him
secret.
and
That
his
one-
victims.
Dude, the open secret
crazy.
freaking
It's so sad.
disturbed me so much.
Yeah, and that the woman who directed it, like, 2 years before that, she won an Oscar for her previous documentary, and people were like, "She's the next big thing." The second she released that, blacklisted from everybody.
Are you serious?
Wow.
Yeah, because I mean, she's opening even though on the YouTube side of it. Not to say, here I go, conspiracy, but I talked about the child porn on YouTube like 2 years ago.
Like the Spider-Man Elsa shit?
Even worse. There's even darker shit. People like parents who dress up like a doctor and pull their
Yep.
kids' pants down
Yeah.
and put fake
Syringe.
shots in
Right.
it, and like
We've seen it.
all these crazy channels that I've been talking about for 2 years, telling YouTube, "Hey, everybody, my agents, everybody, take it down, take it down."
Bro, I have the same experience.
And they're like,
They're like, oh, Shane, I'm going to blacklist you.
well, they all act very exactly. They all act though very much like, shut up.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Which makes me think,
You think and the way that I see it, I think that's giving them too much credit. Think they're more like they just always have a problem.
right?
They're always dealing with something. And you think of YouTube as like, hey, we're a bunch of slick ass tech guys and everything's under control. There's like 20 people like high up there who are doing everything, I feel like.
Yeah.
And what's hard from their point of view is like, where do you draw the line on stuff? Like, when is a Spider-Man Elsa video okay, and when is it not? It's kind of hard to say.
Like, can you taser a rat if it's dead?
At what point am I allowed to tase?
It's a real
animals?
question because
You can't,
there are channels who have done it, and I don't know.
Like Liza Koshy, has a video, and I love her. Has a video where she's like stabbing a dead fish. Right?
Really?
Which like, whatever. It's a whatever. But so is that different?
Huh,
Not
I
that I'm
haven't
sticking up
seen
for
that.
Logan. I never thought I would.
Yeah.
But like, is it that different? It still is fucked up. I would never taser a rat.
No.
Like it's like a weird like where's the line? I don't
Yeah,
know.
it's a tough job that they have.
It is a tough job. I was just Twitch just came out with new guidelines, and it's just funny the position these companies are in now because a lot of people have been complaining about like titty streamers,
On Twitch.
and so they made these new guidelines where like, okay, you can wear a dress. Like this is okay, this is okay, this isn't okay. Like they actually have like a gradient of cleavage showage now that's acceptable. But it's kind of ridiculous to be in that position.
so-
To I don't know. The
So
world
Twitch
is,
isn't what? Okay, so Twitch.
yes.
So that's not like Cam 4. There's not like a porn section of it.
No.
Oh really?
There should be, frankly. I mean, that if they're looking for more traffic, Shane's got a lot of.
It's naked.
Well, I guess a lot of the people on Twitch streamers complain that girls they like twerk for tips and stuff like that. The problem with Twitch is that,
That's gonna be us.
bro, I'm twerking for views on YouTube. I'm like, I got my thickness out, man. It gets views. Problem with Twitch though is that unlike YouTube, where there's enough there's enough space for everyone because you can watch one video, you can watch another video. On Twitch, you've got live broadcasts and you can't enjoy everyone at once. So they're like,
You gotta
this
choose.
girl's twerking for tips, and I'm trying to be entertaining here, and I can't compete with them fucking titties. I got it open on my second monitor.
You gotta show my titties.
Yeah. They don't have titties. And that's the problem. It's a competitive advantage.
All right.
So I don't know if that interests you, but that's something that's going on in the world.
In the Twitch world.
Bryan Singer.
Oh, right.
That guy's the guy, he's made so many movies and shows, and he's still making a ton of shit with like the highest up people in Hollywood. I'm like, damn.
Well, so in the Open Secret, you saw one of his little partners back in the day is now really high up in Bitcoin. Did you know about
Really? I didn't know
I
that.
don't remember that.
that? I think it was, maybe it wasn't in the documentary, but yeah, everything is so connected. It's creepy.
Oh, sorry. We have a soundboard, and
Oh my God.
that's it. That's Carlos from BitConnect.
Disconnect.
Yeah.
That's Bryan Singer telling us to stop.
Why are pedophiles so well organized?
Because it's about power. I think.
Oh, that's interesting.
I think pedophiles. This is gonna get me fucking whatever. I genuinely do think though that there is like a lot of people in power that are, because it is about power. When you have billions of dollars and you have
That
all this
makes
power,
sense.
you get bored, right? And you're kind of fucked up and evil. It's like, so it's like how else?
Whoa, that's dark.
It
Just
is,
like,
though.
man,
That's-
I'm bored. I'm gonna go fuck a baby.
If you look at the Bible, not that I like read the Bible or
Is that
whatever,
bad? I mean,
but if you look though, like that in history, it's like people in that high of power turn to murder, they turn to pedophilia, they turn to, all the dark shit because they're fucking bored, hostile, like stabbing people for money. It's just like,
I do find what you said interesting about power, because it clearly is a power thing, the whole pedophile. And I think someone who that appeals to also would love being in a position of money and power and controlling people.
I don't even know though if it's like, I don't even think they start out as like those types of people. I don't even think they start out as pedophile. I think it's like it's in there, but I think it just,
They develop a taste for it.
well, there's also this company that like sells young blood to drink.
Tell me,
to
dude,
keep
you
you
got
young.
What?
all the weird ends. Tell me about this.
Oh my
I forgot the name of
There's
it.
a company that sells
Young
blood. Is
blood?
that
I've never
legal?
even heard that term.
Can you sell
Young
human blood? Yeah.
I don't remember where it's happening.
Is that cannibalism?
Maybe. I'd sell my blood. Honestly, at this point,
You probably would get a pull.
Merch,
good.
blood,
Yeah,
anything I have to do to get off
that's
the
just a new
blacklist.
merch level.
Prime. I'll just give it to you right off.
God,
right off the
blood
arm.
prime.
Yeah.
Amazon would love that.
And I meant young as in like 18. I'm not talking about baby
Okay,
blood.
okay.
Maybe, I don't know. But I don't think so.
Okay, God. All right.
This is horrible.
How's this whole? But going back, do you feel like the whole allegations have settled against you? Do you feel like it's all laid to rest now? Right.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a pedophile, so it's like this thing of, for me, it was more like, okay, I'm not a pedophile, so
Where do we go?
where do I like
Yeah.
when other things have happened with my other bad jokes I've made in the past, like I have this guilt and I feel like constantly like I'm sorry. But this, I'm like, I'm not a pedophile, so can we, you know what I mean? And I think people did move on.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
all of your colleagues on YouTube, everyone was just like, "This is so stupid."
Yeah.
So there's that. That always is nice to see. It seems like you've made a significant like shift in your content and how you manage your channel and everything. And I know that as a YouTuber and knowing a lot of YouTubers, that's one of the hardest things to do is to make like a huge shift or to reinvent yourself, especially in a way where your fans like it. And it seems like your channel is doing, I don't know, better than ever. Can you say that? Or
Yeah.
close, or it's doing great. Let's say that. How did you manage to pull that off? I mean, tell me about your thought process going through that.
I kind of subconsciously change it every year.
Interesting.
I think just because for me, I get a little bored and then, but this specific year was different because for the last, 10 years, my thought process was like, oh, I need to get off of YouTube. I need to, this is just, I'm going to make movies and TV and this and that. And then I kind of came to the conclusion that like, oh no, like, fuck, like YouTube is really cool and people actually are starting to respect it more. And like, I should just make shit I would make on TV or movies on my channel. So that's kind of what I've been doing. It's a lot more work and a lot more money and, stuff, but I'm actually like really proud of it now. Like a year ago, I don't know if I would have said I was that proud of like eating pizza on camera. It was
But
fun.
you're you can tell that your production quality is definitely really impressive now. It feels like I'm watching a show.
Oh my God, that's the nicest thing anybody.
And like you doing it every day.
Yeah.
That's got to be pretty nutty.
Yeah, I mean, now it's kind of fucked up. Like, sometimes it's just 3 videos a week, or sometimes even just 2, just because they're
That's
like 30
still a
minutes
lot.
long.
They're really long.
Yeah, and it's just me and one other person editing all of them. And
That's what I was wondering if you edit.
Yeah, I used to. I brought in people, but the one I'm using now, his name is Andrew. He films and edits.
God
so
bless.
he usually does 1, and I do 2, or he does 2, I do 1. We trade off.
Nice.
But it's a lot.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
It's super hard to get someone to edit your. Is this guy a new editor? How long's he been editing stuff for you?
I didn't even know how new. He literally started editing like a few months before he edited with me.
Really?
Yeah, he was working
Damn,
for another
quick
YouTuber.
learner.
And yeah, he's very, very quick learner and really good. And got me excited again about editing because like now I'm just like wanting to edit everything too.
Was it hard to pass that responsibility off to somebody? You get like possessive about your editing abilities?
It's getting harder the more invested I am in like this shit. Like
Interesting.
conspiracy videos now, I can't imagine anybody editing them besides me because I'm so invested in it.
Right.
But it is hard too. Like I don't know if you guys deal with. I have a lot of issues with like myself. So editing myself that off like. Usually used to just be one angle, eating pizza in the kitchen. This angle, no double chin because the camera's high. Now it's like me fucking running around doing all this crazy stuff, like full body. You know, like that's been hard for me to look at and has been triggering.
I feel like part of what's triggering for every YouTuber is watching themselves and listening to themselves so much. I saw your eye do like that when I said it. I want to talk about that because I have a lot to say about that. You too.
Yeah.
But we're going to take a quick commercial break. And do not go away. We will be right back. So God bless. Thank you to Bowl & Branch for sponsoring this episode of the H3 Podcast. We may disagree on many things, but here's one thing we can all agree on. You need more sleep. Yes, you watching right now, you specifically. And here's how to get it. You don't need to buy an expensive mattress. You don't need sleeping pills or any nonsense like that. All you may need is to change your sheets. Now, I've got the Bowl & Branch package, and I'm happy to say that I feel like a Greek goddess finally. I've always felt like a Greek goddess inside, and now rolling around in these silky, smooth, unbelievable sheets, I feel that I've ascended and that people are launching ships in my name because I'm so beautiful and flowing.
You've always looked like a great goddess, so I'm
I'm
glad you finally
Thank
feel
you,
like
man.
one.
Bowl & Branch will bring out the Greek goddess within you because of these luxurious sheets. Everything they make, from bedding to blankets, is made pure 100% organic cotton, which means that they start out super soft and they get even softer over time. What else does they age like wine is basically what they're saying. These are sheets that age like wine. My sheets from my childhood, they just ball up into little cotton schmutz that gets stuck in your like pubes and disintegrates. This doesn't disintegrate. It gets better. You can buy directly from them, so you're essentially paying wholesale prices. Luxury sheets can cost up to $1,000 in a store. But with Bowl & Branch, you're getting the same exact quality, but for only a couple $100. Everybody who tries Bowl & Branch loves them, myself included. Sometimes I'll just be in my bedroom and I'll grab like the pillowcase and I'll just be like, I'll just rub it, and then maybe if it's been a really intense day, I'll just kind of try to suffocate myself with it. That's unrelated to the quality of the sheets, but you go out in style. Maybe the fact that everyone loves them and giving them 5-star reviews, including Forbes and Wall Street's Journal and Fast Company, and that everybody's talking about Bowl & Branch is for a reason, probably because they're great. Even 3 U.S. presidents sleep on Bowl & Branch sheets. Read it and weep. Are you a president? Who are you to question that?
You will feel like one.
You will feel like a president and a Greek goddess. Shipping is here. If you're in doubt, listen now. Shipping is free, and you can try them for 30 nights risk-free. If you don't love them, you send them back and get a refund. I doubt you're going to. Even if you're like, I'm going to get free sheets for 30 days. I'm a little sneaker. No, you're going to want to keep them because they're that good. I'm not encouraging that behavior, by the way.
No.
But hey, there's no risk. There's no reason not to give them a try. To get started right now for my listeners, you get $50 off your first set of sheets at bollandbranch.com. Use the promo code H3. Go to bollandbranch.com today for $50 off your first set of sheets. That's BOLL and branch.com promo code, no slash, promo code H3. bollandbranch.com, promo code H3. If you are looking for some new sheets, my friends, please consider supporting them and help support our show. Your girlfriend is going to be like, what? She's going to propose to you. Next up, yeah, big thank you to Dollar Shave Club for supporting us. With thousands of athletes going for the gold right now, it's got me thinking. With all the Dollar Shave Club's been doing lately, they're the clear champions of the bathroom, and I think they deserve a gold medal. Don't you, Ela?
I've always thought that.
They really, I don't have
Whenever I watch the Olympics, I'm like, Dollar Shave
Where's
Club.
Dollar Shave Club at? Yeah, this guy who just did like 30 flips on ice skates is dope, but where's Dollar Shave Club's gold at? DollarShaveClub.com, they deliver everything you need to look, feel, and smell your best. Dollar Shave Club is more than just razors. And by the way, their razors are the best. They've got these meaty, weighty, heavy executive razors that are just, they're the only razor I use because it doesn't give me razor burn. What more reason do you need than that? I use it for cleaning up like the edge here and here. The most useful thing I found to use is cleaning up my neckline. Just glide that like butter, dude, and all of a sudden, you don't have to be a freak with a hairy neck. That I walked around being like looking like a ape man. I'm like, oh my God, just use the razor back here when you're in the shower. It's unbelievable. It makes such a huge difference. Ethan's beauty tips.
Start a blog.
I'm going for the silver. Dollar Shave Club has everything. I mean, everything you need to look, smell, and feel your best. Shampoo, body wash, toothpaste, and of course, the best razor I've ever used. Why waste time in the store asking some 13-year-old pimply-faced nerd what his recommendation on his razors? Listen to me. They're the best. Don't waste your time. Just buy this. I get an amazing high-quality shave every morning from Dollar Shave Club Executive Razor, and the true gold standard of any morning routine is their Shave Carver's Shave Butter.
Here it is.
It helps the razor glide gently across the skin. I have incidentally tried melting real butter and dipping my razor into that.
Bad idea.
Don't do that. Use their shave butter. It works better. Trust me. They deliver everything to you. That means no more trips to the store wandering around like Moses through the desert, hunting for razors, shampoo, toothpaste. My God. Or taking time out of your day to go shopping so you can play at cashier. Oh, well, all of a sudden you got to scan your own stuff. Get real. Why don't they just pay you while you're at it? Be their employee. Go for the gold. Join Dollar Shave Club today for just $5 with free shipping, and you'll get their shit, shower, shave, starter set. And don't even talk to me about their butt wipes that you get included in that. It brings me back to my beautiful childhood days when you would wipe once and be done. These days, I'm 30 years old. My body's falling apart. I'm baking a cake in the toilet. So many toilets. There's like 30 wipes at once. You're just saying no, but I know what you know what I mean. You're 30.
I don't want to know what you mean.
Once you turn 30, that's the amount of wipes it takes. Well, with their one wipe Charlie, that's what all it takes. One wipe. Relive those glory days. It has a 6-blade executive razor plus trial size of shave butter, body cleanser, and well wipe Charlie's. Then keep the blades coming for a few bucks a month. Get yours at dollarshaveclub.com/H3. That's dollarshaveclub.com/H3. Thank you to Boll & Branch and Dollar Shave Club for supporting us. If you are in the market for either of those products, please consider supporting them to help support the show. Thank you all. Let's get right back into it. Welcome back to the H3 podcast. We were talking about hating ourselves.
Yes. Our favorite topic.
You sound like my therapist.
So, where were we? Yeah.
Who hates himself?
Okay. All right. Well, here, I feel like somewhere along when I was a young lad, 13 years old, I would stare at pictures of, if I saw a picture of myself, it would ruin my whole fucking day.
Yeah.
I would stare at myself in the mirror and just be like, I fucking hate. You are so ugly. And it got so unhealthy that I said, you know what? Every time I look at myself in the mirror, in a picture, I get so depressed and anxious, I'm gonna stop. For a whole year, I didn't look at mirrors. I didn't look at pictures of myself. I didn't care. And I feel like somehow through this like, I don't know, pilgrimage, now I don't care. I don't care how fat, how ugly, how disgusting I look on camera or pictures. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a fucking monster. Like, I've accepted it. I'm just like, yeah, I'm a monster. I know that.
Yeah. Whew, that is fucking dark. But I get it.
But it doesn't bother me, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's sad. Is it okay to get like sad? I'm not like,
Yeah.
Okay. For starters, what I'm going to say is, I think it's like, not that we like mirrors, but it is like looking at a mirror right now because I'm the same way. And for me, I would tell you, like, what? You're crazy. What are you talking about? You're not a monster. You're not fat. You're not ugly. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? You're crazy, right? And that's what my friends tell me. That's what my boyfriend tells me. That's what my therapist, everybody has told me that. But, like, it's literally like, shut up. You're lying. You're lying. You're lying. I'll never believe you.
Right.
So, yeah, the last year I did the same thing. I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just not going to, like, look at any pictures, not my tagged pictures. I'm not going to, like, look at literally anything. And it helps sometimes. Like, I'll have, like, a good week. And then, like, yesterday, like, it hit me again. And I was just like, I literally want to get out of my body and go somewhere else. Like, it's just like, I'm fucking done. I'm fucking done. I'm over it. And, you know, and so, yeah, I don't know. It feels like there's no cure. Hi. You know, and it's just like, I don't know.
It's crazy that we're all like now. That's what we do.
Yeah, we literally put ourselves.
And like you recovered from it, but I feel the same as you're describing, and it's just weird that you can't like grow, like get over it. I don't know. It's so strange. You would think that I'd get over it at a certain point when you do videos every week and podcasts.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's as extreme, but I hate like when Ethan is editing a video or something and I have to watch it. I almost just don't even want to look.
She makes me cut a lot. Or like when your voice is heard or when you're...
I know that everyone listening would be like, what is wrong with you? You're crazy. You're being crazy.
Yeah.
You know what used to always piss me off? I would be looking at a picture of myself and I'd be like, this is the worst picture of me ever. And then my mom would walk up and she'd be like, what are you talking about? That's just how you look like. And I'm like, you don't understand. That's not make me feel better. That's the opposite thing. I want you to tell me that's a bad picture of me.
Mine got really, like, I've been the most triggered since maybe 4 years ago. I hadn't worn shorts in, I don't know, 15 years or something. And I was on the beach with my girlfriend at the time. And I was like, I'm just going to wear shorts. Like, fuck it. I'm just going to do it. I'm happy right now. I'm just going to do it. And I think I was even 20 pounds lighter than I am now. And I was walking around with shorts on. And a girl took a picture with me. And she was a nice kid. And then she posted on Instagram with #fatter in person. And like,
what the
fat,
fuck?
I know. But that's one of those things where it's like, no matter how much my girlfriend at the time was like, you don't look fat. You don't look fat. I'm like, this girl confirmed it. Like, you can't back down
That's
from
the
that.
conspiracy that she proved it.
She proved it.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. She proved it. Like, I was like, there's
Fatter
nothing
in
you
person,
can say.
What is wrong with you?
You know?
Especially someone who's a fan of yours.
And then I look back at that picture and I'm like, ugh, I wish I was that fat. Like, God damn, that was 20
God.
pounds ago. Yeah.
Oh, my God.
But it is sad, though, too, because, like, all the people watching and stuff and people that watch us, like, they, like, look at us, not like role model, that's the wrong word, but they look at us like, oh, I wish I want to do that. Like, I like these people, whatever. And we're all sitting here like, I wish I could be a better, like, you know, like, it gets better,
Well,
but, like, it doesn't. If you have issues with your looks.
that's one of the things that depresses me in general. And having achieved some level of success that people want themselves is that you're always like, why aren't I happier?
Yeah.
And just like the self-awareness of that fuels me feeling bad. It's twisted. It's twisted, dude.
Yeah. I literally got a text when I was in the bathroom just now. I got a text from a friend and they were just like, hey, by the way, like, you look really good on camera. I can tell you're nervous about it, but you look okay right now. And I was just like, I was like, thank you, but also like, damn, what is wrong with me? Everybody can tell.
Everybody's coming in and showing support. All the troops are coming. I think you look great.
I think you guys look great too.
When I saw you, I thought you looked great.
Yeah. It's the
Genuinely.
first time we met
Yeah.
in person.
Yeah.
And yeah.
How
No.
long have you guys been together?
Ooh, over 10 years.
Wow.
Married for 5.
Yeah.
Found it.
That's why, like, when the whole online dating thing happened, I was like, I didn't even want to do it at first. Because that's the fear. Because that's a fatter in person, and they don't want to fuck you. You know what I mean?
Right.
They see you in person from your pictures, and they're like,
Honestly, you know what cured me is having Hila. She's like Marge Simpson, where she's like, "Don't exercise too hard, homie. I don't want you to lose too much weight." Like I think, like it's easy for me to be like, "Oh, hey, I don't give a shit." But if I was single, but I've been with Hila for so long that, like, you know, even the necessity of looking good, I should probably care more. I should probably look good for her more. But she gives me a level of comfort that, after having been together for so long.
It is mutual. Ethan helped me gain a lot more confidence than I was way worse before.
Even more than a confidence machine. Have you seen
We
this
have a
confidence machine?
confidence machine.
No.
We
What's
got
that?
it'll help you, dude.
Wait,
it's
where
a
is it?
machine. It's in my garage at home, but it'll change your life. I'll make sure you get it right on this. It's a you stand on it and it just does this.
It just shakes you.
It just shakes you.
But it's so funny that
Wait,
it's called
no.
confidence machine.
no, I've tried that. That
Oh, you did?
Wait, you
trigger machine. That's
Yeah, no,
suicide
all
machine.
it does is
That's-
jiggle your fat.
Yeah. And that because I lost a bunch of weight, I have, like, my skin is like soft and like a little loose. Not like crazy. I had surgery, so it's not that crazy. But like, yeah, if I jiggle, it's a jiggle.
Confidence machine, yeah. It's a
No,
misnomer for
jiggle
sure.
machine, yeah.
My ass was like,
Nuts.
dude.
Yeah.
Fucking watch out, Cardi B or whoever's got that big ass. What's with big asses? Why is that's the thing now, right? Like, what's her name? Kim Kardashian. If you look at before and afters, her
Do you have a conspiracy about that?
her body's not natural. If you look from 5 years ago, she's like, "Hey, I'm a normal lady who's fit." To now, she's like, "I'm a Barbie doll, and my waist it looks like somebody strangled me with a corset for a decade."
Yeah. I hope that like big-legged men become a thing.
Tree trunks, my dude. I got fucking thick legs.
Yes. I said yesterday to my friend, I said, I'm the shape of a chocolate Easter bunny. Like, literally, it's perfect. So, like, if that could become a thing, like, ooh, like little
That's
girls,
hot.
like, yes, with your fat legs, daddy, like, that is everything. I would maybe look in a mirror.
If we
Daddy
can
got fat
only
legs.
change all the norms of beauty in our society.
Yeah. I do have a theory. Oh, sorry, keep going.
I was just gonna say that I have more of a pear shape. I have a very pear shaped body.
I don't think so. And I love
You gotta see, bro. You're being so. Here's the thing. You're being nice. I don't trust you.
Okay.
What were you gonna say?
No, I do have a conspiracy though about like not the fat ass thing, but I noticed that like fashion lately has been going more toward people gaining weight because
Yeah.
we all kind of are. So
Really?
like yeah, like when I went to a store, I never go shopping, but I went to a store to look for a new shirt, and like all the guys' shirts were like really long and like oversized, and then I saw like Bieber and all these people wearing them, and I'm like, no, this is the fashion industry. Like, here, Shane, here's a big shirt to hide in, to eat in. Like, here's a big, comfortable shirt that we're going to call fashion. Like, and now we're all wearing these big, I mean, I'm not wearing them, but
No, I have noticed
wearing
that people like you were
I
saying,
have
where the
noticed,
6XL's at.
yeah, to cover your ass and like to cover your.
I need a burqa, honestly.
I think the fashion word got really criticized for like
Nah.
being in support of like anorexia almost.
Right.
With,
And that
you know,
was
really
true,
tiny
honestly,
models.
yeah.
That maybe that's a result of that, and not trying to shame you, Shane.
Yeah.
But who knows?
But that is true. All the models were like pretty much anorexic.
They got a lot of shit for it. Yeah.
It's disgusting. Why would they even want that? Does the clothes look better, honestly, if you're just like a little...
It's like a human hanger. That's what
Yeah.
they call it, yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah. I wish I could wear a graduation gown, like all the time. You know?
A muumuu.
Yes.
You seen that Simpsons? This is the second time I've quoted Simpsons. When Homer started wearing a muumuu. I love that episode.
Yeah. When my grandma died, Well, the first one died, and she lived in a She lived in a chair. She was very big. She lived in a chair in a trailer. And when she died, we got all her moomies. And my mom kept them. And I think she was keeping them for me. Because
Your grandma.
because 5 years after that, I hit around 400. And my mom...
Are you serious?
Wait, what?
400, bro?
400.
When? How long ago?
That's almost like what Boogie was weighing at his
really?
max. He was at like 500 at his max.
Interesting, yeah. I held it well. I looked like I was, like when actors go into fat suits, but like
Right.
they don't have the gloves or the neck yet.
Right.
So I had like a thin neck
Okay.
and small little thin hands and a big body.
Right.
My legs still are about the same size.
Thick boys.
Yeah. But that was like 10 years ago, 11 years ago.
Wow.
So that's unbelievable. I saw a picture of you, like, I don't know if it was in high school or middle school, and I didn't even know it was you.
Yeah.
How did you make that transformation?
I mean, I had been on like Weight Watchers since I was like 5. Like my mom was always trying, and I was always like, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight. And then around 18, I was graduating high school, and I was like, no, I'm just gonna do this officially. I'm done. Like I don't have to go to school anymore. So I'll just spend all my time like eating right and running, because I had like
You
very
just set your
OCD.
mind to it. You're like, you know what? Fuck this.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not
lose
gonna go to
weight.
college.
Right.
I'm gonna lose weight instead, which is what I did.
Well, that's good because I went to college and gained weight. You can't choose, in my experience.
yeah,
You don't go or you go and get fatter.
yeah.
I was a little twink, man, when I went off to college. I weighed 130.
That's my
Now I'm
leg.
now I'm like 200. Yeah. Does, I want to talk. Actually, you know what? Let's take a call. I have some calls lined up.
We have some
Okay.
calls.
You've been inactive for 60 minutes. Click OK to resume. All right, resume. Who we got? We have 2 people on the line. Hello, Brianna and Josie. What
Hi.
up? How are you guys?
Hey.
Oh, they dropped.
Wait, what?
Wait, what happened? They were so excited. Wait, okay, hold on. Okay, are you guys there? Hello?
Oh, yeah, we hear you.
Okay,
Okay.
God bless you. Hey guys,
Hi.
how are you?
We're pretty good.
Sweet. You guys have a question for Shane?
Yeah, we have a question for Shane. First of all, we love you so much, and my friend is freaking out right now.
Wow,
Okay.
that's nice.
And we have a question for him.
Cool.
Our question is,
They can hear you.
what
Oh.
are his future plans for videos with Bobby Burns?
Hi guys. Sorry, I didn't know if you could hear me or
Yeah,
not.
they can
Hi.
hear you.
Do I look fat? No.
Yeah, we hear you.
Screenshot it and tweet it at me. Tag me.
Of course not.
Okay, thank you. You're lying like everybody else. Oh yeah. So I flew out this.
Yeah, maybe we
Anyway,
should...
thank you guys for the question. God bless you. Appreciate you. Wish you the best. Drop.
Let's fill in on the story for...
Yeah. So I found this hater video, and I was like, oh, this kid's good. So I flew him out to LA and did some videos with him, and then was like, oh, I want him to do some videos for my channel, because I'm not good at that type of videos, like critical, like talking to camera about stuff like that. So yeah, now we're trying to make a show for my channel for him to do.
I followed that whole thing. I was fascinated by it. This guy, Bobby
Burns, yeah.
Bobby Burns. He made a really critical video about you. I think I have an excerpt. He said, what was the famous line? He said,
Terrible,
terrible content. And then you're like, let's invite this guy out.
Yeah.
and harness his power.
Yeah. He didn't call me fat. So
That-
that's
that
why I
was
was okay
it.
with it. If he would have said like Shane is getting
Yo.
fatter,
That's,
I would have blocked him.
But to be fair, that is not a fair attack on someone. And I feel like that's a fair thing to say about him. Because like calling someone fat is different than saying like, I don't like your content.
Right. Yeah.
So how did you guys make that connection, you and Bobby Burns?
Yeah, I saw the video on Thanksgiving, and I like went off into another room because I was like, I want to like tweet him or DM him or something to show that like, because what bothered me was at the end of the video, he said, I know this video is going to make it so I never get to work with Shane ever. Like he thought that was going to like
He was like
burn
burning
a bridge or something.
Yeah.
And then I was like, that's not like, who do you think? And he's talking about how rich he thinks I am and all these things. I'm like, who? You have such a misconstrued perception of YouTube. Like, most of us aren't making that much because the ads are so fucked.
Yeah.
And also, like, I'm okay with criticism. Like we talked about, I hate myself. So like anything you say isn't gonna
You're
trigger
just
me.
validating.
Yeah.
By the way, when someone makes fun of your content, does it upset
Right.
you in the same way as when like body image things? Or is that
I don't care at all.
right? So
It's so-
so in a way, you know, you give and take some things.
Oh yeah, and also he was calling my conspiracy videos terrible, and I full-heartedly don't believe that because I love making them. So for me, I understand if he didn't like them, but for me, I'm like, well, if he was calling like my pizza eating videos terrible, I'd be like, I get it.
Yeah.
But like, I was like, whatever. But I like the way he edited and the way that he shot stuff. So yeah, I DM'd him, and he was like, oh, and then like he's probably surprised.
Yeah.
And then yeah, flew him out. And he's a sweet kid. He's like 21.
And
So-
now he's moving here, or
He moved here, yeah.
So he's making a
crazy.
second show that's going to be on your channel or what?
Yeah, I've always given the
crazy.
weekends
Cool.
to like newer, younger people, like this girl Alexis G. Zoll, who was just starting out a few years ago. I let her take over Sundays. Right now, I have another YouTuber named Destry. He takes over Saturdays. I've always just given my weekend to like, you know, smaller people who like, I don't know. I've always done that. So, Bobby, I was like, oh, that makes sense. Sundays on my channel. We'll see how it goes.
Nice.
Nice, yeah.
I'll tune in. I'll see what Bobby's got to say. He's going to make a video talking shit about us.
yeah.
No, he won't.
H3
Terrible,
is fat,
terrible, terrible.
fatter every day. All right, we got one more call from Isabella. Hello, Isabella.
Hey.
Hey, how are you?
Hey, what's up?
You got a question
Good,
for?
how are you?
Oh, good. You have a question for Shane?
So first, I just want to say, Shane, I met you at your book tour, and I like couldn't say a word to you. So hi.
Oh, hi.
Anyway, my question is, can you give us any insight on like what scary haunted place you're gonna go to next?
Ooh, trade
Oh,
secrets.
okay.
Thank you for your question, Isabel. God bless you. Am I saying your name right? Isabella? Isabel? Dropped.
Yeah, you're saying it right.
Thanks.
Oh yeah, scary stuff. Oh wait, so you guys are into ghost stuff too, right? Or
So it's kind of a
just-
weird thing.
It's funny.
I'm not a believer,
okay, love that.
but I want to believe, a believer. And every time we have a guest, I ask them, "What's your ghost story?"
Okay.
Because it's a weird pairing where I'm a very skeptical person, but I don't know, our fans love it. So every time we are here, we say, "Hey, what's your best ghost story?" Sometimes they don't have one. Sometimes they got a great one. I am expecting there's a lot of ghost discussioning to happen here.
yeah.
I don't even remember how we started it. Why did we even ask it to begin
Must
with?
have been from Austin.
Oh,
Post Malone is like a big ghost guy.
Okay.
He took me on a ghost hunt, and I was such a skeptical asshole that I was just goofing the whole time. But I guess you have to suspend your disbelief when you're doing that. Is that how you feel, or are you genuinely like, there's spooks to be had right here, like real spooks?
So my boyfriend is like you, very skeptical, and every time we've done something ghost hunty, he has a crazy experience. And it's almost like he fucking forgets it the next day. Like he'll hear a voice, something will happen, something will touch
Interesting.
him, and whatever. And he's freaked out in the moment. Then the next day he's like, oh, I don't know, maybe it was just like the fucking wind or something. I'm like, we have it on camera. So I think if you're a skeptical person, nothing will really change that. Maybe for me, I used to be skeptical, and then when I was 11, I was laying in my bed, and I felt like fingers on my back, like one of these. And I heard happy birthday, and I thought it was just my mom. So then, like,
Was it your birthday?
yeah. And I had
Okay.
like a really bad birthday, and I was sad, whatever. So I thought it was just my mom. And then I turn over, and there's nobody there. And I was
Yikes.
like, whoa. So I run into my mom's room. And at the time, my mom's really religious. At the time, my mom's like, oh, honey, that was just your guardian angel. She knew you had a bad day or whatever. So at the time, I was like, okay, Mom, love the Bible, yeah. Later on in life, I'm like, wait a minute.
That's weird.
fucked. That was a demon. That's something fucked up.
Yeah.
And then when I was 22 or something, my grandma died like a week prior. And then I was sad, and I looked up. It was like 11 p.m. watching Friends. I look over, and my grandma's standing in my closet, like right there.
You just saw your grandma
Yes.
full form
Yes.
staring?
Yes. Like standing there
did
in
she
my
look
closet.
like
What was the vibe?
She
like
was
a-
wearing a purple robe.
Was
she
it-
always wore.
Was it like a friendly visitation?
It was like, it was dark in my room because I was watching TV at night. And when I looked over, she was standing there, and it was a little dark, but I still completely saw her and her face, and she was just kind of blank faced, and I like froze, and I didn't know what to do. And have you ever like thought something bad was happening, and you just freeze, and you don't know what to do, and you're shaking? So I
Sure.
did that, and then I got enough energy to run out of the room. I like threw
You were
up.
staring for a long time.
It felt like an hour, but it was probably like, 10 seconds or something.
Okay.
Yeah. And I was just like at this, and then I ran out of the room, like barfed, like it was like really fucked up and intense. My brother ran, my mom, they met me in the hallway, and the craziest part was my brother goes, "Did you see Grandma?"
What?
And I was like, and he's like 27 at the time.
Dude, I seriously
What?
got chill. I
Yeah.
never experienced anything like that.
Why did he ask that?
I was just like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god." He goes, "Because right before you started screaming, he's like, I could feel her," and he had her coffee table in his room, and he's like, and I looked down at the coffee table, and like I just like saw what I thought was her in the glass of it. And then my mom was like, "I smelled her," because she wore the same perfume all the time. Like we all had the same experience at the same moment, which is crazy because my brother's total skeptic, but he's like, "I fucking saw her."
Was your grandma a very big part of your life up
Yeah.
until then?
She pretty much raised me. Yeah, my mom was working a lot.
Interesting.
So my grandma was.
So she lived with you guys.
Well, this is the most fucked up part. So we go back to my bedroom. We're all holding hands. My mom's crying. Like we would like walk in, and they're like, "Where did you see her?" And I pointed, and my brother goes, "Dude, look what the fuck you're pointing at." I was pointing at her purple robe that she wore every day, because that's the one thing I kept when she died. Because like I just want to remember her, and it was hanging in my closet. She was standing right in front of it, in it.
Crazy.
Yeah. Like yeah.
That's crazy.
So then I went to a medium, and I didn't even at the time really believe in mediums, but my girlfriend at the time was like,
So a
"Meet with her."
median is someone who talks to the dead. Is that right? Okay.
Like the Long Island.
Yeah, and this lady like doesn't. Yeah, exactly. This lady,
What did she have crazy hair? Or?
it was in her basement, which was a little scary. But
Okay.
she like solves murder. She works with the FBI. Like she doesn't really do it for people unless they're family friends. So she did it for me. And before I even told her anything, she was like, "Your grandma's here, and she wants to talk to you." And everything she said was stuff I had never talked about. It was like, "Your grandma knows about your eating disorder. Your grandma knows about this and this and this, and like you are getting toward death if you don't figure your shit out." And it was bad. It
Whoa.
was bad.
Really?
Yeah. And my uncle, who I'd never told anybody this, my uncle killed himself, and I was really close to him. And she goes, "And your uncle's here." And she knew his name and everything. And she's like, "And he does not want you to do it." Because I was pretty suicidal at the time.
Jesus.
And he's standing behind me. That was when it was just like,
You must have just been like
oh, fucked. I mean,
electric.
yeah, I was just like, oh my God, like this is all very real. It's not like, and dark. And that did change my life, you know?
That would be a very formative experience in my life.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
that
so,
was crazy.
how old were you when you spoke with the medium?
I was probably 22, 23.
And that sparked and those series of events sparked your interest in ghosts and stuff.
Yeah.
So how do you see it now? Like, do you see ghosts as, in hindsight, was that a friendly visitation? What was it? Was it something that, is your grandma's spirit conscious? Was her ghost conscious? Or was she just kind of there, unconsciously floating there? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think energy can't go away. So I think when somebody dies, their energy is still somewhere. So I think from what the medium said, when my grandma needed to tell me something or talk to me, she showed up in the form that I remembered her as, but that's like not what she is on the other side.
Okay.
So I don't really know. I think everything's on different level. Like, how your dog can hear certain sounds that we can't hear, and dogs and cats and stuff can see ghosts supposedly. I think they're just on a slightly different level than we are, and we're like right under it. So maybe the ghosts are all around us. We just can't see it.
So in your ghost investigating, what's the craziest shit you've encountered?
We went to the Queen Mary, which is like the most haunted ship in the world.
A ship?
Yeah, a ship hotel, bigger
Where?
than the Titanic, twice as big as Titanic.
Is it just like a museum now, or is it still?
It's a hotel now. Yeah.
Oh, is it is it marketed as a spooky hotel?
Well,
I don't know.
yes
The
and no.
ghost ship.
They fuck with it a little bit, but it's more like it is a hotel. But there are certain
Some
rooms
lore.
that are fucked, and we stayed in like one of the most haunted rooms supposedly. But we went down to the isolation ward, which is where they would take passengers who were sick, and a lot of people died in there. And I lay there with the tape recorder, and we got a voice, and we still don't know what it is.
So you were there with a normal everyday tape recorder filming the white noise.
Yeah.
You couldn't hear it at the time,
No.
but when you played it back, you could hear it.
Yeah.
Is that what you're
You
pulling
have
up?
it?
Yeah, and it's
Mm.
really
Oh,
it's
yeah.
one of those things where it's like it was so crazy that let's see. So it's right here. Because I didn't know if we were really gonna get much. Because when you have cameras and like a light and all this stuff, I think ghosts maybe don't want to really fuck with you. But this, you can hear me say guys because I thought my friends were whatever.
Listen to him say guys right at the end. Listen. Okay. Because you were alone and kind of scared, and it sounded like it was like feeding off you, going like guys.
So,
Guys.
oh, I pulled up the wrong time. But basically, I say guys, and then
Ian,
this voice goes,
Ian back there, he can pull it up. Or
it goes,
Sarah.
"Hey, guys," and it was like a fucking voice.
And it's not one of these machines, because I've gone ghost hunting, and they have these machines that like will just randomly say shit, because it's like an app or something.
Right.
But this is just a recorder.
Like just a
Yeah.
raw recording.
And none of us heard it. It wasn't in the raw footage. Like none of us heard anything. And then when we played it back, that was like something where I'm like, okay, that was the first moment since my grandma where I was like, I literally can't explain this. Everything else is like kind of whatever.
Just kind of
that
fun.
was like, oh my god,
Shit.
it was.
Did
really
you feel
scary.
spooked there, or only afterwards when you listen to that back? You're like, fuck.
There? Because those rooms are really scary. Like I went 9 years ago with a friend, and something pulled her pigtail in the middle of the night, and we she's not a believer, but we went to the front desk like, oh, something happened, and they're like, we told, oh, something pulled her pigtail, and she goes, oh, and the lady's like, well, it has been known that the captain of the ship, in the middle of the night, used to walk around, pull girls' pigtails, and then fuck them.
Oh, that's a big difference between one action and another.
Yeah,
Like, I'm glad that guy's still roaming
It was
today.
great. I was just like, that's yeah.
Okay, let's go to our second break. I want to pull up that clip. We'll find it during the break, and then we'll have it queued up ready for when we get back. So do not go away. There's spooks and goofs to be had, conspiracies to be discussed, and let's not forget other stuff. So don't go away. We'll be right back. Thank you to Audible for sponsoring this episode of the H3 Podcast. Audible needs no introduction at this point. They've got the best service, the best product. If you're not on Audible, what are you doing with your life? For our audience, Audible is offering a free audio book with a 30-day free trial. If you want to listen to it, Audible has it. Just go to audible.com/H3podcast or text H3podcast to 500 and browse their unmatched selection of audio content. Download it title free and start listening. It's that easy. Whether you want to feel healthier, get motivated, learn something new, or just relax and kick it, Audible has what you need. Imagine this. You're going for a run. I imagine that's what some people do. You're going for a swim, you're playing video games. You can put on a book, you can learn something, you can be entertained while you're doing that. This kind of technology has never existed in the world before. We're able to be productive on a level never before imagined. But seriously, you can enrich yourself and study and learn while you're taking a run. That's what's so powerful, and that's what I love about Audible. Specifically, I've been listening to Ernest Cline's Ready Player One, which has become almost like prolific in today's culture. If you guys haven't heard about it, Spielberg is working on a movie about it right now, and it looks like a lot of fun, the movie. The book is incredible. It's like a 80s, 90s nostalgia space romp, like a cyberpunk kind of future romp. Say romp a lot.
Yeah.
But what I don't know a better way to really describe it. It's a total blast. And it's about like a VR MMO. This whole world is overtaken by this VR MMO game. Like the world sucks, but everybody's plugged into this matrix and competing in this super immersive world. Like, I get it, bro. I've played World of Warcraft. It's even crazier than that, if you can imagine such a thing. It's a lot of fun. I highly recommend it. It's incredible. Here's a cool thing about Audible. They have a speed control. You can listen at a faster or slower pace depending on what better suits you. The narrator can slow or speed his pace.
That sounds like it shouldn't be possible.
That feels
It's
like
really cool.
it should only be possible in Ready Player One. The future is now. That is a very cool feature. Audible members get a credit every month, good for any audiobook, regardless of price. And unused credits roll to the next month. And if you don't like an audiobook, you can exchange it. No questions asked. None of this. Oh, really? What chapter specifically didn't you like? It's not a book report. They trust you. Unlike your teachers. If you remember. Not personal. But Audibles are great. They're your friend. They believe you. They would never accuse you of lying. I've got baggage. Get a free audio. This is too good to believe true. Get a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/H3podcast or text H3podcast, all one word, to 500 500. That's audible.com/H3podcast or text H3podcast to 500 500 for a free audiobook with a 30-day free trial. Thank you so much to Audible for supporting the niche. And finally, thank you to Quip. Oh my God, I love these guys. Let me see one of these toothbrushes. Imagine a world where a simple vibrating tube can be nominated as Time Magazine's best invention of the year. A simple toothbrush. What does this simple toothbrush do? Well, it cleans up your disgusting mouth with style and grace. Listen to this. What this does, you turn it on, and it times out 3 minutes. That's the perfect amount to brush. And every 30 seconds, it gives you a little pulsating, just as if to say, keep going, buddy. You're doing great. Keep it up. And when 3 minutes is done, it turns off, and you know you've got the best brush. But that's not all it does. It's got these really wonderful, rubber heads, and I am a stickler for softness on toothbrushes. I hate, gum problems. I do everything I can to avoid having gum problems. And this is the best toothbrush I found. It has such a soft, gentle head. I get the best brush of my life, and I'm obsessed with oral hygiene. I can't endorse the Quip enough. Give it a try for Pete's sake, guys. It's by far one of my favorite hot frickin' items. Goop loves it, by the way. Quip starts at just $25, and if you go to getquip.com/H3 right now, you'll get your first refill pack free with a Quip electric toothbrush. That's your first refill pack free at getquip.com/H3, spelled GETQUIP.com/H3.
This is the refill? You want?
Bro, this thing looks like it's out of a Terminator film. It came up from the ground and there's smoke everywhere. All you do is put this on every 3 months.
It even comes with a little battery.
Unbelievable. I cannot endorse this product enough. I love it. And for $25, you really have got nothing to lose by giving it a try. For the first time in your life, yes, somebody's going to want to kiss you. And it's good. You're going to like it. So thank you to Quip for sponsoring us, as well as Audible. If you're in the market for any of those, please consider supporting the show and by supporting our sponsors. Thank you so much. Let's get right back into it. Welcome back, everybody, to the H3 podcast. As promised, let's get spooked. So here it is. Here's what we were talking about with the recording.
Oh.
That's so that high pitch. We have no idea what that was.
Hold on, let me go back because I think I missed it. Oh, I thought it was somebody.
That's me.
Okay,
But then.
Oh.
huh? Sounds like a metallic. It's creepy.
It sounds like a girl.
Yeah.
That's what's crazy.
Hey guys,
Right?
Like
even just you saying that. Oh my God. It's so fucked. That.
Who grabbed my ponytail?
That specific area where we heard that was where so many people died. Because it was in the bed in the hospital.
Okay.
Fuck.
Do you enjoy seeking it out? Why? Does it Do you do it for the viewers to create entertaining content, or does it give you a thrill, or do you hate it going and getting spooked, or is it a thrill?
I love it. I think for me, I'm like a weird. I always know when there's a ghost around. Ever since that experience, I've just like been really open to it. So I enjoy it. But when something like that happens,
Too real.
That to me felt like demonic. Like that felt like we were fucking with something, and I did not enjoy that. And later it fucked me up for a while. When I was editing it, I was like creeped out. Like that, I didn't really enjoy. I enjoyed the rest of it.
Right.
Everything on that boat felt kind of demonic. There was like this tapping in the closet right next to our heads. It sounded like a fingernail. It was.
Do you feel that demonic forces can have a direct influence on your life?
God,
I don't. Maybe you don't have an answer. I'm just curious.
I don't know. I know that like there is evil in the world, right?
Sure.
But like at what point? Even the kid that, and we'll get to the shooting, even the kid that shot up that school. So, okay, it's mental illness, right? But if everybody in his family was like, no, he was normal, we didn't see anything. It's like, so is that mental illness plus actual evil? Because you have to be actually evil to do that,
The kid
right?
was twisted.
Right? So,
Or, I mean, well, I don't know if you know the story of his background. Do you?
I know, I saw like an interview on Good Morning America.
Both of his parents died, and he was in foster care, and then his foster parents died. Like, really awful, tragic background.
Right.
But, I mean, surely there are normal people who are like,
Right.
just evil.
I don't know. It's like a next level thing because just normal mental illness, it's like there's so many people suffering with mental illness. You would think that there would be even more crazy things going on in the world, but it almost feels like I don't know. I'm not even religious. I don't know, but I've definitely felt like some evil shit. And like when I see those stories on the news, I'm like, that's so fucked up and evil. Like
how
Sandy Hook, like literally what? Like how?
Yeah, no, it's unfathomable.
Yeah.
I do want to talk. You know what? I wanted to talk about conspiracy videos, but why don't we just segue into where we're going? Because I saw that you made a tweet. We'll come back to the conspiracy videos because I love this shit. This is so good. But I want to go down here when we're talking about the Florida shooting.
Yeah.
Let me start by showing this tweet, which basically made me think like, hey, I want to talk to Shane about this because I felt the same way. He said, I'm so fucking heartbroken and pissed at what happened in Florida. I just don't understand why the world is so fucked up. Sorry, I don't have something more eloquent to say. I'm just enraged and so sad. And I felt the same way. I'm like, man, like...
It was exactly what I was feeling when I saw that tweet.
People say it's like the 8th school shooting in 1 year.
18th.
18th?
Yeah.
Yes. In like 2 months. Yeah.
I don't even know
There's
how it's possible.
so much wrong with American society that this shit keeps happening to these poor fucking kids. When I was a kid, I didn't have any fucking drills. Nobody expected someone to come shoot up my school. And apparently, because I was listening to these kids who were at the school talking about like, we've done drills, we're all prepared for this shit. It's like, what?
Yeah,
Like, this
what
is
is this
part
reality?
of something that they have to actually worry about. Something that always pissed me off that I think makes it worse. And it's funny how much shit YouTube gets from the media. The media's coverage of these guys, they say their name, they glorify them, they put them on the scoreboard, the school shooter high score list, like it's a fucking arcade game. Like this guy got 18. It's the second most deadliest, only by these other two guys.
Yeah.
They have the high score. It's like, stop saying their name. Stop advertising their score. It's part of the allure. And that, I mean, there's so much more that's wrong, but that one always pisses me off because the media has got this like do-goody, like, hey, we're just reporting the facts. But they are doing it so that people watch, and they're selling ads on it, and they're marketing this shit. This is a story that I've mentioned several times on the podcast, but just as a quick aside, during the Vegas shooting, I was watching CNN, and they rolled a 5-minute long commercial during the live broadcast while it was happening, and the same brands like Dr. Pepper and Coca-Cola and all these sons of bitches, and it's like, it's just so sick, dude. It's so sick.
Yeah, and we say, a dick joke and we can't get an ad, but you can advertise on people actually dying. Like, it's so crazy to me how TV works.
It is insane.
And they don't care. That's why when the Me Too thing happened, and obviously I'm all for that. But what was frustrating was, all these talk shows and all this news coverage of it was very much like, it's like, first of all, you all knew about Harvey Weinstein. Everybody knew. The fact that I knew, and I'm not in Hollywood, you know what I mean? My mom knew, and she's just going to church and Starbucks, and she knew that Harvey was a bad person. So it's like, that to me, it's like, and do you even really care? You're just wanting clicks. I'm not a pedophile, but that got you clicks. So you don't really care. So you put the story out there. It's like, I don't know, using the shooter's name and his face and his picture and this and that.
And endless stories about who he was and what he did. And we're so intrigued by this guy. Like, it's like you have people like Charles Manson who has like fangirls because how the media sensationalized him.
Yeah.
It's like, and they have like this huge breaking story. Right after this, Harvey Weinstein actually raped 50 more women than we thought coming up after this Dr. Pepper ad.
Yeah. Yeah, it's insane.
But that's one part of it that really upsets me. The other part is like, this is a polarizing issue, but guys, this is my opinion, okay? I think that arming teachers is an objectively insane. I think that in an objective world where we're all like, hey, here's a color. What color is that? We're all like, that's a blue. That's blue. I think in a world as objective as that, giving teachers guns is that fucking insane. It's pure lunacy.
I couldn't believe, like, on the way here, we were listening to the news, and they were talking about how this is the solution that is being suggested now, and I think Trump was saying that they're gonna, maybe they can offer bonus to teachers with guns.
We're strapped.
It's like, what?
We're devolving.
We're gonna reward a teacher based on if they have a gun or not, and not based on how well they know physics.
Right. Let's ignore actually teaching now. Let's focus our bonuses on if you're strapped.
Imagine going back into school and knowing that your teacher had a fucking gun. Like, I was afraid my teacher would, like, take away my Twizzlers or whatever. Imagine knowing she has a fucking gun.
Yeah.
And my teachers, and we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, we did.
I had 3 different teachers have mental breakdowns in class.
Me
One
too.
of my teachers got on a table, screamed, "I'm going to kill myself."
Are you serious?
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Where was
Threw a
that? Where did you
chair.
grow up?
This was in Long Beach, California.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. She was a nice lady, but she got a phone call.
Sweet lady,
The
by the
phone
way.
rang. She got a phone call. Just a second, kids. And then she started crying. And we were all just like, oh, my God. And then she hung up, and another teacher came in and comforted her. Her dad died in the hospital. Then she gets another phone call. Her brother died minutes later because he had a heart attack watching his dad die. So she had these 2 things happen. And then somebody threw gum at her.
Ooh,
Bitch move. Somebody threw gum at her, the
move.
grieving woman,
Yeah.
got in her hair. She got up on the table, screamed she's going to kill herself, threw a chair, and then ran out. We never saw her again. Imagine if she had a fucking gun.
Yeah,
like,
who
that
knows?
is so crazy.
Who knows?
Like, so giving teachers guns, like, listen, I'm not political at all. Like, I'm not a left or a right. I don't care. I don't know. Whatever. But, like, to me, the fact that, like, all these people are like, stop politicizing, the deaths of all these kids right away. Let the families grieve. It's like, well, if we don't politicize it right away, people get over stuff so fucking fast.
Yeah.
In a week, people are going to be like, anyways.
This
you kind of have to.
This whole point doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
I don't understand that.
I feel like they're
What
genuinely
is
just
the-
deflecting the actual. I think the actual solution to me is not selling AR-15s to mentally unstable children.
Yeah.
But they're deflecting that with this total bullshit proposition to give teachers guns, which is disingenuous because it's insane and will never happen. And so just long enough so that people forget, and then we can move on to the 19th shooting.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, because, like, what is the solution? I don't know anything about guns. I don't think we should take away guns. I don't care. That's not, like, my thing. But, like, what is the solution? Is it taking away, so they shouldn't be able to buy? Because the gun that he used was crazy.
AR-15 is a
that
mil.
kind of gun, it killed 17 people in 7 minutes.
That's
I think it was even
crazy.
less.
Or maybe that's not the exact numbers, but something like that.
Yeah.
So why do you need that gun?
Yeah, what?
Here, let me
Like
pull
in
up-
the army, you have guns like that. Okay.
Like, even
But
hunting and stuff, like, you don't
You
need
don't use that for hunting.
Let me show you what an
think
AR-15 looks
so.
like. This is the gun that is basically like the favorite gun of a school shooter.
Oh, fuck.
It's a military weapon.
God.
Semi-automatic. It's got a huge clip. It's made to kill people.
And neither of us is an expert on this topic at all, but why do we even need to be experts to agree
Yeah.
that there's a problem here?
And the thing that frustrates me is like there's two people, okay? It's like let's have more, and I don't believe that we should take all guns away.
No.
I think that we should have common sense gun laws. So there's people who say, and then people dilute that even more. It's like you're against all guns or you're for all guns. I'm for common sense gun laws, and so that's one person. And then the other person is fuck, I forgot what I was going to
Well,
say.
the way I see it is there's a problem, you fix it.
Right.
It's clearly a problem here. It's happened so many times.
Yeah,
like
the other-
I come from Israel, and in Israel, a lot of times you'll have all of a sudden a new trend of
A new terrorist trend, you mean?
yeah,
Yeah.
a new terrorist trend of stabbings.
Oh my God.
And I don't even know exactly what was the solution, but the country work on it, and then they figure a solution, and then it stops.
Mm-hmm.
It does. So this one seems so clear to me.
So, what I was going to say that I remember was it's either gun control or mental health. So I was like, okay, fine. If the people who are in charge think it's a mental health issue, what are you doing to address that? Nothing. So I don't understand.
But then also the mental health thing confuses me too, because if you have mental health issues, but you've never been to a doctor or a psychologist or anything, can't you just walk in and buy a gun and there's no proof that you have mental health issues? How
Yes.
is there proof?
Well, I guess they're saying it's like we need better treatment for these people. We need to fix the issue before they go in and buy a gun.
Interesting.
It doesn't seem. I think both are good, but as far as I can see, they're cutting. Healthcare is becoming less accessible. So I see if that's what they genuinely think it is, it's becoming it's becoming less effective.
Right.
I saw someone say like 9/11 happened once and nobody's used an airplane to crash into a building since then. It happened one time.
That is crazy that 9/11 happened and it changed everything. I mean, fucking the security lines got longer. You had to do
That's-
so many other things.
That was the point I was trying to make. Yeah.
It's like, why-
If you figure out there's a problem that repeats itself,
Yeah.
I don't know. I actually made a list
it's
of
just
reasons.
so enraging that so many kids keep dying. It's just
It seems like there's a lot of reasonable people who think that we should be arming teachers. I made a list of reasons why it's insane. I don't know how deep I want to get into this.
probably I've
Probably
gone
not.
already too deep. I
Probably
can only
too deep.
imagine
Yeah.
what's going on in the chat. Move on.
There was a deputy at the school who was armed. He was an officer, and when the shooting began, he ran and hid. That is a trained deputy who was there to protect the kids. What is a fucking teacher, a middle-aged female, a woman or man who spends his time around children supposed to do with a handgun against an AR-15 assault rifle? I missed. Oh, I'm dead with everybody.
Yeah.
And I shot a kid who was running because I panicked.
Oh my God.
You have if you have guns laying around, deranged kids are more likely to get them from a careless teacher. Whatever. All right, let's move past this. Let's talk about conspiracy theories.
Well, speaking of the shooting, that's the biggest one right now is the
Right.
crisis actor.
That's a good place to start. What do you think about Tell me about what that conspiracy is first.
So crisis actors are a conspiracy. I don't even know if it's a conspiracy at this point because it's, well, basically people think that the
Well, you-
media...
Go ahead, sorry.
Oh, well, people think that the media hires actors to pretend like they were in the tragedy, to be on camera, to be interviewed, because normal people that just saw their friend die probably can't talk to a camera. Like, they're too, like, fucked up. So the news wants that scoop, so they hire, like, Tim to come over here and pretend like you were there.
Interesting.
You know, so there's certain people that have been at, like, the same woman has been at Sandy Hook, and she's been at 9/11, and she's been at this
Is
thing
that
and
real?
this thing. So if you watch some of the videos, I think it's like sometimes the same people. And it's not that crazy to me because the news is fucking crazy. So why wouldn't they just have roaming actors,
Right.
you know, so they can get the
Why
scoop?
wouldn't they use a different actor? That seems like too
They changed the look a
stupid.
little bit.
They give him a wig or
Really?
something, and then
Glasses, little things. This one woman they didn't do very much to. Like she looked very similar. Same voice and everything.
Wow.
Ian, pull up some of that shit. I want to see that. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
It's
Ian looks-
interesting.
Yeah, I want to see that.
So the latest one, like the Sandy Hook dad, have you seen that video?
Get me the Sandy Hook dad. God
So
damn
this
it,
is the
Ian.
one I show everybody because this is the one that I actually can't explain because I don't want to believe it. But this dad who lost a child was on the news that night and he didn't know the camera was rolling and he's like laughing and then he says like, "Are we rolling?" And then you see him like very quickly turn You'll see.
Change his demeanor.
It's very interesting. So people think he's a crisis actor.
Okay.
And that, nobody's saying that the kids didn't die. Nobody's saying that.
Okay.
Well, some people.
Some
I thought some
insane-
people were saying
A
that.
lot of people are. I'm not saying
Alex
that.
Jones had a conspiracy theory that it was all a what do you call it, a false flag to
yeah.
steal guns, and that the kids didn't exist to begin with.
Yeah, I don't
That's
think-
pretty bananas.
I don't believe that.
The explanation of that makes sense because, as you said, the media is fucking insane.
Yeah, they want that interview. They want that soundbite for their like commercial break. Like I was there. It was crazy. More coming soon. So yeah, when you see the Sandy Hook dad, that one's very interesting.
Grab that one, Ian. I want to see the how do you call it?
If you just type in Sandy Hook father
Okay.
laughing maybe. Which by the way, no disrespect. I always say that. No disrespect. Like it is, but it is very interesting to watch. It's like fascinating. It's weird. But so this new kid, there's a kid who people think is a crisis actor because some of his interviews have been a little weird, and people have seen him on other news channels doing other things previously, and he was in California at one point saying he lived there, but now he's saying he lives in Florida. Whatever. I don't think he's a crisis actor, but it became a thing because Donald Trump's son liked to tweet about it.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Wow, how insane can you be
I know.
as a public official to like an accusation like that on Twitter, accusing a child who's just survived a cool shooting of being a fucking phony?
I know.
Go to look in the yearbook, you idiot. You're the president's son. Just open a yearbook before you like a tweet like that, you fucking loser.
Yeah. And people did look in the yearbook, and he's there. So it's like he's not a crisis actor.
They've been planning this for a long time, according to Trump Jr. He's been in every yearbook all the way back from elementary school. Dude, that is so, again, objectively insane. Let's call the color blue blue.
Yeah.
You don't like a tweet accusing a survivor of a school shooting of being a phony.
Yeah.
It's so tasteless.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Even as a YouTuber, I wouldn't like that. Because
And
I
we
feel
have
like
got no taste.
I have some responsibility.
Let alone the president's son.
Yeah.
So, basically, yeah. So what is the theory? Why are they using this crisis act? They're saying all the kids are plants.
Some people are saying that's the thing
Oh
where
my God.
like I love conspiracies, but those ones are so crazy to me because it's like wow. If you go on like Live Leak and stuff, like when a tragedy like this happens, as fucked up as it is, I do go on websites and watch real footage of it because I want it to really fucking sink
can't.
in.
You want to actually understand how fucked it is.
Because then I get like fucking angry and I'm like, we need to figure this out. Like
There's footage of it? I didn't even think about that. Man, that's...
I would
yeah.
never.
But like when the Vegas shooting happened, like I was really fucked up over that because I fucking love Vegas, and that really fucked me up. So when I watched the actual footage of that, I'm like,
so horrifying.
yeah, and I'm like, anybody that thinks this didn't happen, like, look at that. It's like, come on,
Well,
this is crazy. People get over stuff so fast, though.
yeah, and I mean, that just goes to show you how accustomed we are used to children being slaughtered. We're like, oh, fuck. All right, well.
It seems like this time it's really, like, I don't know. People are really tired of it. I think maybe finally there'll be some change.
Even YouTubers, like the fact that nothing changed as far as VidCon and meet and greets and stuff after Christina Grimmie, I don't know if you remember, literally shot in the face.
That was awful.
At a meet and greet where there was like 20 people, 20 kids. It's like, and you go to VidCon and there's thousands and thousands. It's like, and maybe they did boost security. I don't know. But for me personally, whenever I've done like another meet and greet, it's like, no, there's not that much change. You could still just walk up and do it. Like, that didn't wake anybody up, which is so fucked up.
So, but yeah, there's a lot of conservatives who are using this crisis actor thing to legitimize, say like these kids were coached by CNN and all this stuff. But anyway, that shit is so tasteless that it's hard to convey. Let's talk about something that's great and hilarious. Let's start with the mattress firm conspiracy, which gave me a total fucking giggle. Let me pull this up to give the audience a little reference point here.
So crazy. Mattress firm.
Okay, so you're reporting. First of all, this resonated with me because I'm like, you're right. What's going on in mattress stores?
Yeah.
So here, let me just start by showing this clip from your video.
Andrew. He told me a couple years ago he was visiting his hometown in Algonquin, and he noticed that there were 3 mattress firms on the same street. So I decided to pull up Google Maps and check it out myself. All right, mattress firm near Algonquin. Boom. 3 on the same street. Now, just to show you how close they are to each other, let's look at the satellite view. All right, here's the first store. Now we're just gonna go up the street, 2 clicks, and then boom, there's the second one. I mean, that's crazy, and he's not the only person that has noticed this.
Oh,
There are tons of videos of people driving around their city showing how close and how many mattress firms there are.
I need a mattress. There's a store. I need a mattress. There's another store.
What's going on with these goddamn
And there's
mattress
one
stores?
more.
Oh, is there another one?
Or it's a good day to buy a mattress. So I got mattress stores everywhere to choose from.
Fuck.
He gets to one more stuff.
But there's some places, kids have been tweeting, like there's some places where there's like 20 within a city. And I didn't really understand what money laundering was. I didn't really know. But when I really looked into it, I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I don't want to get sued, but it makes a lot of sense.
So wait, money laundering is when you like pretend to have sales,
So yeah,
or people buy like super marked up mattresses.
no. So basically, back in the day, Al Capone, who was a gangster, made all this millions of dollars. So he would buy laundry mats and then take all his money, spread it, take money to banks and say, this is how much we made at the laundromat.
Okay.
And then the bank
Made
would
$1
say,
million bucks this month.
Exactly. So mattress stores, mattresses are expensive. You can say, oh yeah, we sold $5,000 of mattresses today.
Right.
And just give them that fake money. And I don't know, like that one to me really makes sense. I mean,
Well, our producer Dan was like, there are a ton of what was your experience with that, Dan? You have a mattress store thing.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I've had this thought. I didn't know this was like a wider conspiracy, but in my neighborhood there are tons of mattress stores with products in there and no customers ever. Like nobody ever
And they're
goes
killing
in.
it somehow year after year.
They've been open for 6 years plus. Never seen a single soul in there, and yeah, there's definitely something fishy going on. So when I heard that I'm not the only one, I was very pleased.
and the company that owns all the mattress stores, I think I cut it out of my video because I didn't want to get sued, but the company that owns all the mattress stores now is in trouble for like fraud and stuff, and all their CEOs left. There's
That's
like a lot
real.
of
I
fucked up
wonder
shit,
what.
yeah.
Well, the real question is, how are they making their money? Are they laundering? Probably drug money or something.
Oh, well, this is another thing I didn't put in there. I didn't know that. I think it's 5%, 5% of money in the world is black market money or like, dirty money from, sex or drugs or this or that. And I think the number was like 300 billion. It was like that high. Like that's how much money is being like laundered different places.
Interesting.
Crazy.
I guess I wonder if the government even cares at that point, because when you're laundering money, you're paying taxes, so they're getting paid because you're like, hey, this is legit income.
Right.
So like, I got my tax money, I got my 50%.
Yeah.
So these laundry stores or these mattress stores are legit.
There's a store by my house that I think is fake. It's like a cupcake shop. And the cupcakes are clearly shitty, like Ralph's clearance cupcakes. And I'm like, you didn't make these. There's nobody in there.
Well, we used to see stores like that all the time in Israel. Like I'd walk by a pastry store with the worst. I'm like, I'm gonna try this place. It's like 3 days old, and I walk by and there's like all these middle-aged guys hanging out the front. I'm like, you guys have to be laundering.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. There's a place. There's a place not that far from here that's like a soundstage, and the front office of it looks like Scarface. It's like crazy furniture, whatever. And the guys that run the place, no fucks. Like do whatever you want. $200 for a whole day of a really awesome soundstage. I'm like, there is no way.
There's something fishy.
Like, what is going
give
on?
me that content.
Yeah, let us know.
It's
by the
great.
way.
Their space is gonna explode all of a sudden. They're like, man. What other like kind of remarkable, strange conspiracies have you come across like that? Because that one to me was like, I love. This is so
I love
interesting.
the mattress firm one.
Yeah.
Because we've all been to a mattress store and it's always empty. And
How do these fucks make money? Yeah, and there's like 5 salespeople.
Some of them I loved thinking about. Some of them are really dark. I mean,
I've got.
we have some funny one we wrote down.
I picked some out from your
Okay.
videos that I love. I never heard of this. Apparently, everybody knew this about me. Smurfs is an allegory for the KKK. I was like, what? And then like Dan or Alex back there was like, yeah, look at the villain from Smurfs. I was like, oh, all right.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
been a while since I've seen the Smurfs, and I pulled this up.
Prototypical.
I'm like, you anti-Semitic fuck.
Yeah.
That's that's what my grandpa looks like.
Disney has a lot of stuff like that. But that's because Disney, like Walt Disney. I don't know all the history of it, but yeah, a lot of people that used to run all those places were like kind of racist and kind of fucked up.
Just
so
classic,
it's like,
good old boys. Good old boys.
so it's like
Yeah.
when you really look back at some of those cartoons, like it's crazy the stuff that they put in there.
I mean, like the black caricatures, how they used to portray like black
God.
people in the 30s and shit was so racist, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That one was I had a good laugh at. Tell me more about this one. Rebecca Black's song Friday is about JFK assassination. I have a history with Patrice Wilson too, so I'd love to hear what the hell that means.
I don't really remember that one. That was like, I remember being creeped out by it. I remember it was a joke, but then it creeped me out. Something about everything she was saying in the song, like, correlated with the actual assassination.
Oh my God.
Because like her like riding in the back seat, and
Oh,
there was
yeah,
something about
you're
like
right.
this guy in the
Oh,
front
shit.
seat. It was like very weird. It like gave me the chills because it's like
Somebody's
dumb.
in the grassy knoll. Take aim. Jesus is an alien.
Oh, that one to me doesn't even feel like a conspiracy.
That one's just self-explanatory.
Yeah, right. Like, but also all the old paintings and all that stuff, and even in the Bible, my mom used to explain to me, like how they would say Jesus would like come and talk to people, and there was UFOs in the Bible. They call
Really?
it something else, but it's like from the other world comes this thing that's cylinder. Like it's in the Bible, and then all the paintings have these little UFOs and stuff. And to me, it's like Jesus can like supposedly do magic and heal people. And every alien movie you see is the same thing, healing people with their touch, with their
Right.
fingers. Like
And all the primitive guys are like, it's magic, but he's just like, hey,
like,
it's
"No,
not
I'm
magic,
fucking
baby.
alien."
It's a little fucking
right?
Zippo.
That one makes sense to me.
Jesus is an alien.
No.
Now, Cardi B is an Illuminati puppet. Cracked me up because there's this moment where she pauses, right?
Okay, that moment to me, like, of course, when I first saw it on Twitter, I like laughed, and then the more I watched it, and the more I showed people, like when you watch it 3 times, it gets weirder.
Let me pull it up.
Because she like, it's so weird. Like she clearly is just like kidding. This is her being interviewed.
So there's a clip of Al Roker.
Yeah,
that
we
clip-
wanted.
Oh my
you
God.
know that one.
Yeah.
I love that
Where he's
clip.
just
I thought he was having a stroke. He's just like
Yeah, for a long time.
way more intense.
Yes.
Like, let's start here. But what's the conspiracy exactly? Like, what does this have to do with the Illuminati that she paused?
So people think that a lot of celebrities are under, like a hypnosis, mind control type of thing.
Interesting.
And that when you break out of it, or that when you talk about breaking out of it, they kind of turn you off, which might have been what they did to Britney and Amanda Bynes and all these people that very publicly lose their mind.
During an interview. Or maybe it's not that minute.
I mean, I think nobody really believes this, I don't think.
Okay.
But it is like when you watch it a few times, it's really weird.
Let's have a look.
I feel nervous, a little bit overwhelmed. I feel a little shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, but it's good. No, it's good. You gonna be good. It's a good feeling.
That is...
Because she didn't reference it.
Okay,
She didn't say
so-
like, haha. And the interviewer didn't say like,
Well, what can
haha.
you say?
Can we watch
And
it
then she
again?
did-
But I like, why...
Was she maybe
Right.
trying to be funny?
That's what I said. I'm
That's-
like, well, maybe she's trying to be funny. But when I'm trying to be funny and it's like not that funny or something, I say something. Like, anyways, just kidding.
Yeah.
But she didn't.
But
It was
what's the joke about just being like...
I don't know.
Or like, that's funny.
She's
or
always
what?
being silly. Like,
Okay, she is a very goofy, silly
Yeah.
person.
yeah.
I saw her on the Tonight Show. She's a goofy.
No, but it's good. No, it's
Illuminati's in my computer right now. Okay, here, wasn't working.
good. You gonna be good. It's a good feeling. Great.
Weird, right? Like maybe she was just joking.
That's it.
I'm going to show you.
I feel nervous, a little bit overwhelmed. I feel a little shaky. I don't know what's wrong with me. No, but it's good. No, it's good. You gonna be good.
And then, okay, if you keep watching, the people behind her, who I've learned now, one of them is her sister, but the people behind her look over at the same moment And then when they look away, she like comes back. It's very like,
You know what? It could be
Creepy.
like she's like, I don't know, I feel a little weird. I feel a little. So maybe that was the joke. She's like, I feel a little weird.
Right.
And then she's like,
but then wouldn't she say something after? Wouldn't she be like, oh, that joke
she's
didn't work?
Okay. So yeah. Anyway, that one is interesting. And whatever she's been afflicted by, they really fucked Al Roker up.
Yeah.
Let me pull that. I've got this one.
We
queued up.
watched it
video about
before on the
that
podcast, but
a while ago, and it's like
we gotta watch it again.
Yeah. Have you?
I'm Savannah Guthrie,
Okay.
alongside
Man, this is one of the trippiest things I've ever seen.
Matt Lauer and Al Roker. What's up,
Keep an
my
eye on Al
dude?
Roker
The junior
here.
high hockey. It's like this.
Keep an eye on Al.
Make it real awkward.
That's exactly how
You have to have a certain amount of distance between
Yes,
the
They're
bodies.
live on television.
You're high.
Yes, like they say in
And all
Catholic
of a
school,
sudden,
leave room for the Holy Ghost. Anyway, there is a lot of
check out. Now
memories
check
today,
the
actually.
fuck
It's a
out.
big day in music history.
35 years ago
He is
today,
just
Elvis
not
Presley
there.
passed away, the king of rock and roll. And as Mark Cohn says,
What
in his
the hell
grave
are you
walking
doing
in
now?
Memphis, there's a pretty little thing waiting for the king down in the jungle.
that.
That's-
I've seen a dead person die before. That's what it looks like. It literally looks like that.
I swear to God, I was like, he's having a stroke. But apparently he's fine.
Well, but then there's other clips of him getting hypnotized on the Today Show, and it looks the same. So people think that something might have triggered him, and like
Memories today, actually. It's a big day in music for the
There's
Holy
pretty
Ghost.
much no
Anyway,
explanation,
there is
like,
a lot of
of,
examples
like,
of
of a
memories
conscious decision to do that.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, why would you consciously just...
Well, why would Wendy Williams, like when you saw that, why did she grab her brain and stuff?
You mean when
before
she passed out, when she
yeah,
fainted?
it was such like a, and then when she came back, she's like, I was dehydrated. I'm like, what? I don't think it was
Well, I don't believe
Illuminati,
that.
but like I think something went on.
It's possibly her vision was blurry. And so she's like...
She said she was going for her crown to make sure her crown stayed on.
What a character. Wendy Williams is a fucking character, man. That show...
I love it. It's so funny.
The whole thing is just
The
such...
audience.
Gosh.
It's really good. I like that she calls her audience
Actually, it's a
hosts.
Yeah.
But then when they talk too much, she tells them shut up. Well,
big
I don't
day
want to
in
get too
music
dark, but,
history.
Yes, get dark. What do you got for
should
me?
you watch the Sandy Hook Dad? Or is
I
that
haven't
bad?
got it. Did you guys find the Sandy
They
Hook
couldn't
Dad?
find it without like annoying commentary.
Yeah.
They said.
Did you guys find it?
No, all the videos I could find have
the
have
text on the screen or whatever?
X Files music and text, and yeah, it was. I couldn't find the raw
Oh,
footage.
that's a shame. All right. Well, c'est la vie. Sandy Hook Dad, wherever you are. Has anyone ever tried to figure out, does this guy have family photos with the...
I remember
you know what I mean?
back when it first went on, I remember a lot of people found out that he was an actor and he had like, a resume and he had been in plays and stuff, which doesn't prove anything. It just shows that he's an actor. But yeah, there was a lot of that. Like, oh, that's not his real kid and stuff. But I didn't really get too much into that because that to me is just too fucked up.
If he's not an actor, I feel really bad for him.
Yeah, that too.
like shit.
Now I would never talk about it in a video. Like when I made the video about him, it was like 3 years ago or something. Now I would never do that because it's like that's why I haven't talked about the other crisis actor kid because I'm just like that's just I don't know.
Yeah, leave the...
too fucked up.
Yeah. Target uses skinny mirrors.
That one I didn't think was gonna even happen. I was just like, oh, this will be kind of funny. And then when I actually did take pictures in the Target mirror versus at
Really?
home,
No,
even though
yeah,
the lighting was
that's
different.
real.
I mean, I know that department
That's-
stores do
yeah.
use skinny
Oh,
mirrors.
the before and
Yeah.
after, because skinny mirrors are real. Like they went on Shark
Yeah.
Tank, they did this whole thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's very real. But like in Target, I've always realized that I like what I look like in my clothes. I don't like what I look like. I hate it less. And then when I get home,
Hate less? I think that's their slogan.
No, that one with the before and after pictures were pretty crazy. But now I'm nervous Target might get mad at me. I don't know.
Oh, you Poor Shane, you can't talk about anything. But so in these conspiracy theories,
Yes.
you take them all very serious in the video. You were like, for example, you had a video about the moon is a hologram.
I think
you-
though. Oh no! When it's that crazy, I always say that first. Like this one's crazy, or like I obviously don't believe it.
Is the moon real?
I think so. A lot of people don't.
There's
Which is
a lot of
My
people-
brother is still like Earth is flat. 100%.
Your
I wanna
brother?
Your own
My
brother, your
yeah.
own dear
and he's
brother.
very
No
logical, like,
way.
whatever. I want to sit with him and do a video about it because he's like, I will prove it to you. And I'm like, that's the one where I'm like, I can't.
What does he say about the Elon Musk car in space with the live cam? Does he think that Elon's in on the conspiracy?
I didn't talk to him about that, but when that did happen, I was like, oh, I guess this is going to shut down the whole flat Earth thing. But it made it even bigger. Now even more people are like, that was fake.
It's funny. It's interesting that your own brother, because I've long suspected that it's a bunch of trolls and that nobody actually believes
That's
that.
what people always say. Like,
Yeah.
oh, no one really believes that. But that's interesting.
Well, but when you think about it, back when the 9/11 conspiracy started, everybody was if you publicly talked about that, you were a troll, an idiot, this or that. And now it's like most people, if you ask, like, do you think 9/11 was an inside job? Like 50-50 are going to be like, yeah.
50-50, you think?
Yeah, there was some website or I think it was Wall Street Journal. Somebody did a thing on it where they polled people, and it was 50% that thought that there was some shit going on. But it's different levels of it.
Yeah.
I don't think it didn't happen. Yeah. Do I think the government had some plans in it? Like, there's too many things pointing to yes.
What is your opinion on the JFK assassination, that classic, most time-held conspiracy?
That one, honestly, like, I haven't even really gotten into that one. Just because it doesn't excite. It sounds fucked up.
That's fair. No, it's fair.
I don't get like
it's old memes.
Anytime I've like went into it and stuff, like I'm just like I don't know if I'm.
Fair enough.
Yeah, it was probably somebody else.
Yeah. Okay.
You know.
All right, let's do a hard twist here.
Uh-oh.
You had a podcast, Shane and Friends. It just disappeared one day, right? Like, what happened to your podcast?
So the theory is... so, yeah, that was fucked up. I haven't even made a video or anything about it because I don't know what I'm allowed to say or what I should say because it's so confusing. Basically, Fullscreen, which was where the podcast was, AT&T bought Fullscreen, and then AT&T was like, we don't like the app or something, which is where we were. So like a lot of people lost their jobs, like, which is so fucked up very quickly with no like.
Was there any heads up about it?
No.
That's insane. And you had a contract with them, right?
I had just signed like for 2 more years or something.
Wow. And they're just like, smell you later.
Yeah, I mean the guy that runs Fullscreen, I love him. I've known him forever. He created the partner program on YouTube. Like, he's old school.
Right.
Even he was like, maybe I shouldn't say it. I don't think that he knew. It was very like, I think it shocked everybody.
Wow.
You know, for me, I don't care about the money. I don't care, whatever. But like my co-host, that was her only form of income. And now like she's out of a job. So that's been really hard. So
they surely must be somewhat accountable if you had a contract. They can't just, can they just breach on that and be like, sorry, new company, smell you later?
I don't think so. Especially it's AT&T.
Yeah, that's insane.
It's like, hey, AT&T, you have $1 billion. Just
yeah,
throw me the money.
Yeah,
go away.
exactly.
Yeah. So I'm kind of waiting to bring back the podcast because I don't know what's going on. Because some people there are like, well, no, we're still going to make it because we owe you the money. We might as well make it. We'll just put it on other platforms.
That makes sense.
But I don't know what's going on with that. So I'm just kind of waiting.
How long has it been on hiatus, forced hiatus?
Since like Christmas.
Damn.
So, yeah.
These big companies, man, they're jerks. Guess what I found?
So would you consider just doing it back on your own if nothing?
I want to. I just need to figure out how to pay for it. And like time-wise. Because I want to, like, you guys have like a team and stuff. Like, I want to do that.
Yeah.
I just don't know how to pay for that yet.
I may have something interesting to talk to you about.
I was going to ask
I have a business proposition for you.
Have you considered doing that? Like starting your own podcast network?
Yes.
We've just that's so funny. We just talked about it.
I don't know if I'm supposed to talk about this stuff because it's in negotiation, but I don't give a flipping heck. We've been talking with...
Well, don't say the details.
Let's talk off screen.
Okay. But since we already brought it up, we were thinking because we already figured out everything.
Yeah, and
we have friends who know that want to do podcasts. Maybe we can help them.
Yeah.
Like
fuck all the
H3H3 Productions actually become a production company.
It's like, why don't the YouTubers band together and say like, no, we all have podcasts. Let's all band together and figure it out. Versus like, you know what I mean? Yeah, it might take a little while to get real money going, but it's like it's better than having the rug pulled out.
I'll say this: my dream is to build a dream studio and to be able to produce podcasts for multiple different people where we just kind of like swap out a backdrop, change the lights a little bit, and everybody has a really beautifully produced, well shot podcast. And we have it so streamlined here. Like, it's been a year of kind of grueling trial and error for us. And I think like we really have a turnkey solution for people to do it. So I think that'd be really cool.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. But let's talk about this, which somebody found. Was sent to us in
Is this gonna be
DMs.
hard to watch?
Let's see. So this is the Robbie Parker. So again, the backstory is that he's a Sandy Hook dad, who some people say is a crisis actor.
Well, in a situation like this, I remember at Virginia Tech when I went out there, parents, loved ones of slain young people wanted to remember their sons and their daughters, and as a result, they spoke and made a statement.
Who is he?
So he's the one.
So we'll see if
the
Robbie
best?
Parker, I assume
With
he's
the
going to
thing in
come
his
out to the
hand, yeah, the
microphones
envelope
now
in his hand.
and make a statement. Looks like the family is there, and they're getting ready to make to come to the
What's
microphone.
going on here?
So
Okay, hang on.
Family is there, and they're getting ready to
What
make.
the hell is this?
The title says better.
We'll
Call.
listen in.
Okay. I think he's an
What
alien.
is this video?
Something wrong with his skin. What's going on?
Microphone, so
does it look the
we'll
same
listen.
on stream? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Oh, that was well.
It's when you see it like that, like when you see it full quality. It's he says, "Are we getting started? Are we rolling?" And he's laughing and he's looking back and laughing, and then he goes into and then once he starts talking, it's like it's a very big switch. It's like, my name is like it gets like very. It just, it's very unsettling. Everybody I've showed has been like,
I'll say this: it is completely within the realm of possibility that the media. But is that such
But
a
it
stretch?
could also be that it was just like a nervous
Yeah,
smile
right. Yeah,
before performing something he's not used to.
It seems like a
I don't
stretch.
know.
Like that's pretty ballsy of the media to be like pretend that you're the father of someone who was murdered in the school shooting. That seems so ballsy.
or are they thinking like they're doing a good service because it's like, well, the actual father is too emotional to be on camera, but we want his story to get told. Let's have somebody portray it, almost like.
But what about all
commercials
the like the neighbors and people who know this guy? Wouldn't they immediately say like, "Hey, that's not him"?
Sometimes that happens, like with the thing going on right now. That's happening. With that, I don't remember. It was a while ago. I don't remember. There is one girl that everybody thinks is a crisis actor, and she's like publicly come out and been like, "I'm not. You're ruining my life by saying this. Stop." So
In reference to which event?
somebody saw her at, or claims they saw her at 3 different shootings. There was a movie theater and Sandy Hook, I think, and then another one. That one I never believed. I'm like, that's a different girl. And I don't really believe, but I definitely think it's not crazy. Like the idea of the news hiring. I mean, the news scripts so many things. Like that thing that just came out with CNN. Like it's so many things are like
Wait, what
scripted.
came out on CNN?
Well, there was a couple things. There was one, I think 2 years ago, that CNN got caught like actually faking a crime scene. Like there was like 2 tripods with the caution tape, and the woman's like, "We're here. It's like a live crime scene." And then somebody took a picture from the crew, and it's like it's not. And
You
then
know what?
CNN was like, "Oh well, technically." And then there was another one like yesterday where a kid from the shooting was like, CNN handed me a script and told me exactly what to say, and told me not to say certain things.
Right.
And I'm like, that's a little weird, but I don't think the events never happened. Like they happened,
Yeah.
This is my favorite fake news moment, and
more rain continues to fall today.
this is the greatest moment in newscasting history.
Is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
guys.
Michelle,
You know this
good
one,
morning to
Hila?
you.
No.
You're gonna love this.
Good morning. Well, obviously we're getting a nice break from the rain, but not the flooding. This is essentially
This guy's like, "Fuck your report, you idiot."
It rushed in
My house is
through
flooded. I ain't got time for this
and
shit.
It's really tough to
God.
control a canoe or a boat when you're out in it.
What a
It's much
bunch
cheaper
of
than
idiots.
Actually, Michelle,
How
I'll take it down.
stupid can you be? You know what? It's funny and lighthearted, but in a way, it's like they're perfectly comfortable goofing the truth.
Well, even in Vegas, all those people that were there saying, "I heard another shooter. I heard multiple shooters. I heard 2
Really?
shooters."
That's a theory? I didn't even know
yeah.
that. Oh
One
my
girl's
God.
very adamant. She was there. She's like, "I saw another gunman." And then
What's the Vegas? There's no information about that. I know a lot of people are angry and they're like, "What actually happened?" Because the FBI is not releasing any information about this guy, why he did it. They're like, "Oh, there was a note in the room," and they're not saying what it was. No, we don't even know the guy's motive, do we?
the theory, well, I don't know his motive. The theory, though, that I don't even know if I believe, but it seems possible, is that he was actually working for the FBI, and it was supposed to be like a sting operation where they were going to like coax ISIS people into this hotel room with like a potential like gun trade or something, because he had like a bathtub full of guns, whatever, in order to catch them or something. And then when the ISIS people got there, they like killed him, took the guns, and did the shooting themselves. That one seems crazy to me. But is it like?
Well, I don't know
because we don't know anything else, you know.
Jesus, can you imagine? Well, if that is what happened, they would be like, we need to make sure that people know that we didn't fuck up that bad.
That's exactly. So it's like, if that did happen, of course the government's never going to let anybody know about that. Because I'm sure that like sting operations, all this stuff happens probably all the time, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like, if one goes wrong,
right,
just blame it on this, you know.
So far down the meme hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's some questions. Let's see here. We got some calls in. We'll let's see. What conspiracy theory? Okay, let's try this one call. Let's talk with Dominique. Dominique, you are on with Shane Dawson.
Oh, hello, Ethan. Oh, my God. Long
hey.
time fan. I just came. Holy shit.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate you. God bless you.
Hello.
How you doing?
Oh, my God. Okay. Hello, Shane.
Hi.
Big fan of yours, too. Miss the eating videos. I'm a fellow sick boy. Anyways, on to the question. My question is, what was the first conspiracy that kind of got you hooked? I know mine was 9/11. That kind of spooked me. Even though being young, my parents told me, like, they lived in New York at the time. But still, I knew something was a little sketch. And I want to know, what was your first experience in getting, like, what the fuck is going on with these conspiracy theories? Thank you.
Hey, thanks. God bless you. Appreciate you, man. Thanks, man. God, you're the best. Hell yeah.
Papa bless.
Papa bless, yeah. All right.
9/11 was a big one, but also there was this movie that I don't know if you guys saw. I feel like everybody saw it, and it ruined their life for like a month. It was called, I think, Zeitgeist.
Man, I know I've seen it, but I think, honestly,
I haven't seen it.
I don't smoke weed, but there was like a year in my life during high school where I was stoned all the time, and I think that's when I watched that, and it's all a blur.
Yeah. When I watched it, it ruined my life for like a month, because it basically is saying everything's fake, and God's not real, and aliens.
No, not that.
Aliens, and it's just like everything's like not real.
Okay.
And that like was like, what's the point of life? So I had a month of that. But that conspiracy idea of like nothing being real, everything's fake, whatever, mixed with the 9/11 stuff, because my mom at the time was so like love Bush, whatever. I don't know what she would say now, but when I watched that Loose Change documentary about 9/11, I was young, and I was just like, oh my God, I showed my mom. And even she was like, wait a minute, there is something off. And like, that's when I was like, oh my God, if she thinks there's something off, and I'm crazier. So yeah, all the 9/11 stuff really, like, I still look at that every day.
What's a fact about 9/11 that you think is like, if everyone only knew this fact, they would know that it was a conspiracy?
Bombs went off in the building before any planes hit. And
I've heard that, but I'm not sure that I've seen compelling evidence to support that.
Oh, yeah. There's this guy. He was a janitor, and he was at 9/11, saved like 20 people's lives, got like a medal for it, all this stuff. And he was doing, press tours about it. And when he would do the pre-interview, he would tell them, like, well, the bomb happened in the lobby at where I was before the plane hit. Like, why is nobody, whatever. And they'd always tell him, don't bring that up, don't bring that up, don't bring that up. So they would tell him not to talk about that.
Was this in
part.
Loose Change?
No.
That.
This was,
the whole St. Janitor thing.
This is a whole separate, he did like a whole thing about it. There was that. There was people that were there in the lobby when the bomb went off that have done interviews like right away on the news back when it first happened. Like, there's interviews from the news of people being like, there was a bomb in the lobby, there was a bomb in the lobby. There's like firemen saying like there was a bomb in the lobby. Like, there's all this footage of it, and you can even hear it like in footage. You can hear that's the craziest part to me. So it's like, and the government's like, why not just say like, oh, the terrorists put bombs in the lobby? Just say that. Like, what? I don't know who did it, but somebody did it. They were there. So what was that? Also, people that were working in the building. So one building got hit by a plane, and then the other building you would think would evacuate, obviously. But on the intercom, it was telling them, stay. Everybody stay. It's like, what? Like, this one guy in this documentary was like, I was staring out the window, and I saw a colleague of mine jump
Oh my God.
That's
And on the intercom, as that's happening, they're saying, "Everybody stay. You're fine. You're safe." He's like, "Why were they telling me to stay? Why weren't they telling me to get out?" And then right after that, they plane hit the second building. So things like that. I'm like, what? It just doesn't make sense.
I guess they didn't want. I mean, I guess the explanation being that they didn't want panic.
Yeah.
I mean, surely nobody.
Maybe it seemed dangerous that the first building would collapse, so you're safer if you stay inside.
I don't think anybody. Okay, assuming it's not a conspiracy, I don't think anyone anticipated that the buildings could possibly collapse. I don't think that was a possibility in anybody's mind.
Well, the bigger theory is that the government planted bombs in the building to go off so that the building would collapse. Because from what everybody says, there's no possible way that the buildings could have collapsed from a plane hitting it. And buildings nearby collapsing for no reason, which is like doesn't make any sense.
So what was the end goal of the government doing that?
People think that the government did this false flag, did this,
to start the
9/11.
war.
Yeah.
Right. That's I guess, yeah.
Which, like, seems far-fetched, obviously. For me, I don't believe all of the 9/11 things, but I do think there's fucked up shit going on there.
So do you think that Bush was involved, or was it a
No.
different agency altogether?
I don't think
It was Dick Cheney,
I don't
for
think
sure.
he knew anything. Yeah.
Cheney was involved. He's basically sitting on the Death Star right now.
Yeah.
Well, he's the oil guy. That was the weird part, was that he was like directly profiting.
Well, if you watch the Loose Change documentary, the day or two before 9/11 happened, Bush's brother like went to the World Trade Center and like did like a look through in the basements and all the different and nobody knew why. Which is very strange. So people think like, was he? I don't know.
I'm torn on that because
I still don't.
Yeah, I personally don't.
I believe
buy it.
the mattress firm
The
conspiracy.
mattress is fucking real. We can all agree those mattress people are up to no good. The 9/11 one, and I'm stretched. It's a real stretch for me because it really depends how you approach it because you can look for the conspiracy theories and then you can also look for the debunkers, and they're both they can both be really compelling because when I'm like, okay, so people say that the meme jet fuel can't melt steel beams or whatever, and then you read about some engineers and they're like, well, actually it can't it can not melt it, but it makes it into a weakened state where it's more malleable, and then once the top floor where the planes hit crash, then it creates a domino effects and they all come tumbling down. And the jet fuel melted down the metal beam, and it didn't melt it, but by heating it up, it makes it less dense and therefore less stable.
Right.
Get out of here with your logic.
The black box thing is weird too. Did you hear about that?
No, what is that?
So every plane has a black box.
Yes.
Oh yeah, right.
And they're indestructible, indestructible.
Right.
And that's how they find out what happened on the plane, why it whatever. Both black boxes, 3, both in the planes in the World Trade Center and the one that crashed United 93, all the black boxes melted. Which is like, come on.
They say
what?
it melted. I mean, to me, it's reasonable to say it was lost because it was in the middle of literally one of the largest building in the world crumbling to its foundation. So saying it was destroyed or lost sounds reasonable, doesn't it? I don't. Well, black boxes aren't made of like paradox material. Like they're made of something.
But the one in the field just crashed.
Yeah,
the field. So it's like, where's the black box? Things like that are just like, I don't think it was like fake. I think people died. I think it was awful.
Yes,
but I
sure.
also feel like the news, I feel like everything gets kind of covered up, just like the pedophile thing with me. It's like nobody was saying like, oh, but also this isn't a real allegation. They didn't care about that. It was just like, oh, click whatever. And also, I always think about it like YouTube. So the government, right? On YouTube, when you're vlogging, you pick up your thing, hey guys, blah, 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 you put it down. That's real, but not really. It's kind of like what you're showing them. The government could be YouTubing and be like, we're showing you what we want to show you, but like we're not going to show you, the real shit going on behind the vlog.
That's a good analogy.
But what are the chances that the government would like do that?
I don't know.
I
don't think, but hiding
You know what,
things,
in
maybe.
my opinion, is the best counter argument to the conspiracy 9/11. You're giving the government way too much credit. They are so incapable of pulling that off and not having one person within a high-ranking position leak and be like, this guy Jeff, he's a real asshole.
I don't think they did it, but I think they knew it was going to happen, and I think the people that did it
That's interesting.
planted bombs. And I think it was way bigger, and I think when it did happen, the government was like, fuck, we can't admit that there was bombs because that shows that they were planted.
So you think it's more of a covering up incompetency rather than a plan? Because that makes more sense to me.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
more believable.
Just like the news right now with the fact that the FBI knew that this kid wanted to be a school shooter
that's
and didn't do
frustrating.
anything. But like back in 2001 when 9/11 happened, we didn't have Twitter. We didn't have all these things. So if 9/11 happened now, I guarantee you we would know all the like fuck ups. We would know everything. So I think they're just hiding things.
That makes
That
Not
makes
that
sense.
they did anything. I
No,
don't
yeah.
think they did it. I think
Yeah.
they're hiding things.
That makes sense to me.
And they could be like little things that don't even really matter, or they could be bigger things like who set up 9/11. Was it bigger than just like Osama bin
Some
Laden?
dude in
Was
a
it something
cave.
super fucking crazy that we, I don't know.
Man, it's crazy though to just like the fact level is pretty unbelievable. Just a couple dudes with a box cutters was just like
doesn't make sense to me.
Caused so much mayhem.
Crazy.
They were innovators, man. They were like, dude, let's do something no one's ever thought of doing before.
Also, thousands of people died. Isn't that crazy? Thousands of people died.
Most people since Pearl Harbor. It is kind of it's really hard to fathom. What was it like?
59 in Vegas, I think.
How many
versus
people died in?
thousands.
Yeah, how many died in 9/11?
I think it was like
Several thousand.
3,000, I think, around 3,000.
3K plus, Dan says. Well, you know what? I want to end on a positive note. Okay, let's not end on 9/11 victims. Let's end on everybody's time-held and favorite news conspiracy theory. Debunked. Matt Lauer, you freaking weirdo. You've been debunked. Matt Lauer had a rape button under his desk. Wow. This whole thing is bankrupt. Matt Lauer.
Flooding here in the Northeast as more rain continues to fall today. And
Matt Lauer, he seemed like such a sweet family guy. He's got a rape button.
I never trusted him.
Really? You knew?
No. Bad vibe.
For those of you guys who don't know, apparently Matt Lauer, he had a button, so when people walked in his office, he would
lock
click
the
this
door.
shit and it would lock them in there with him, so we could get weird and lechy on him. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? That's like super villain shit.
Ugh.
He'd be like, "Hey, Lauren, come in here." He's like, "Fuck, man!" Clicked his rape button. Not a joke, bro. It's diabolical. It's like, wow, that's so twisted. It's funny.
And then there's certain people that haven't had a Me Too about them that you would think would, especially
names?
YouTubers.
Wait, who? Who?
Well, no, like
YouTubers.
Even on YouTube too. Like we all know who the creepy ones are. Some of us don't have concrete evidence, but like we all know. That there's
Do you
some
have
creepy-
names?
I feel like I don't.
Wait, I don't. I feel like I don't know who the creepy ones are because, well, I never go to VidCon,
Yeah.
and I heard that that's like pure debauchery.
Oh my God, that's the fact that hasn't become a huge scandal is nuts.
I've heard from people who go there. It's just a bunch of
underage
girls chasing their favorite YouTuber around. What do you got to say? Oh, you got some names? Oh, sorry, no, that came off wrong. I was like, no, that's not what I meant. I wanted to say, do you have any names? Because I don't know anything.
I don't know. Not even relevant anymore. Like back in the day, it was a lot more. Like there was always like a few that everybody's like, oh, stay away from that one.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about.
There's like a few of those. So
Yeah.
the fact that now none of those, it's interesting.
I know who you're talking about. But Matt Lauer, man, it's hard to top a rape button. You know, it's just time-held classic. And Little Canoe Lady. So good memories, man. These are good times.
Michelle Kaczynski, I guess.
I wonder if
she's in the
you know what?
canoe,
No.
is in Wayne, New Jersey this morning.
guys.
Michelle, good morning to you.
So here we are. Let's just end on a break note here. Nobody's
Well, obviously
dying.
we're
Nobody's
getting
being
a nice break
tortured.
from the
Nobody's
rain,
being
but
rape
not
buttoned.
the flooding.
It's just a great
This is
little
the
gaff.
second
It's
now
dum-dum.
part of the
Canoeing
Passaic
down a
River.
lightly flooded street. Not even flooded, really. Yeah, flooded.
And it's
A
really
couple guys
tough
are like, you know
to
what? Fuck
control a
this.
canoe or a boat when you're
Dum-dum.
out in it.
That
It's
didn't
much
even
deeper
phase
back
her.
there.
And then she
Yeah,
kept
yeah.
going. She's like, it's so hard to control my
Yeah,
canoe
yeah.
out here in the sea.
I wonder if she was like not aware or if she's just like, there's no turning back. I'm not gonna like get up, and she's like, yeah, all right. So let's continue this standing. Oh man,
Oh, I'll take it. Is there
I'd
some
love
kind
to
of
make
severe
more videos
drop-off
like-
there,
I want
between
to see more
the
videos
foreground
like
and we
this of
filmed
just
the background?
harmless,
I saw
stupid
these
little.
guys a second ago. Michelle walking. Are these
Oh, he called her out for it.
There.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Actually, Michelle, I'll take it. Is there some kind of severe drop-off
Matt.
there between the four wheels? We saw these guys a second ago. Michelle, walking. Are these holy men walking on top of water? What's going on
why
here?
walk when you can ride, you guys? When you have a ride like this, why would you want to walk?
Do you run ashore
But,
yet?
well, they could. They
I'm gonna have to
wouldn't
see you
let
in
me
my
go-
office later, said Matt to her after the report.
That shows how evil he is. The fact that he's calling her out and
By
just
the way,
drilling
yeah,
into it.
and by
It's
the
like,
way-
you dumb bitch. Like, what
Yeah.
happened, huh? Like,
Yeah.
it's so evil.
And by the way, he probably knew beforehand too. She's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
all right, we're gonna do this little canoe bit, and he's like, you.
go back into the deep water because they were afraid I would just drift out here.
All right, canoe your ass on out of here. We're gonna wrap this up.
Where did
She's
she
like,
even get?
I'm so embarrassed. I'm just gonna canoe out of here.
That's so sad.
As she canoes off into the sunset. I want to thank you, Shane, for coming. It was so fun to meet you and chat with you and go.
Yeah.
You're cool, man. I'm really happy to see you doing well lately. Your channel is killing it, and everybody, all your fans seem super stoked on the content and everything you're doing. So, I wish you well.
Thank you.
And continued success, Shane Dawson. Obviously, by now you know who I'm talking to. Shane. It's easy to find on YouTube. Shane. Do you have anything else you're working on that you want to talk about?
Hopefully, bringing the podcast back, more videos.
Sweet. But how cool is that? You're just Shane on YouTube. You're just like, I'm Shane.
There's
You're
another
like
Shane
Bono.
Dawson. He does like
What?
He does things with trash cans. I don't know. It's like a weird set. Yeah, here's a couple videos. Check them out.
Check out Shane Dawson, not me. on YouTube. Shout out to him. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching.
Yeah.
It's been a total romp. It's been a ball. Tune in. We'll be back Friday. We're going to be doing a top of the month. We don't have a guest scheduled, but we are going to be guaranteed to be talking about some things, really disturbing, weird stuff that you probably don't want to hear about. If that's not a selling point, then I don't know what is. Anyway, see you guys then. All right. Ta-ta. Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye.